What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live stream today. Carabao Cup action, and it is Arsenal against Brighton from the Emirates Stadium. And I've got a feeling this is going to be a very interesting watch-along for one reason or another, people. Will it be a watch-along, or is it part two of the famous AFC Wimbledon dot-along, people? I'm doing a watch-along, but I'm not too sure how I'm actually going to watch the game. But we're going to figure it out one way or another, people. Even if it ends up just becoming a dot-along and a Q&A, we're going to make it work somehow. And Chelsea against Man City is on the TV. Big up to each and every one of you for tuning in. Lick down that like button just for the effort alone, people. We're going to try and make this work, right? We're hoping that some sort of stream connects. But anyway, we'll just keep, we'll keep it moving. I'm turning up here like it's calm, when you was like 17 and you was going to the rave, you had no ID. You knew the bouncer was some giant and, you tiptoed and you stuck your chest out and he was like, any ID, mate? You're like, you're stupid, mate. I've got 2 kids at home. And you just hope that he falls for it. If he don't, and, you go home with your head down, but you hope that he falls for it. That's all I'm doing tonight, people. I'm trying to trick the bouncer into letting him think that I'm in my mid-20s. Let the beard go a little bit and see if you can get in. But anyway, we're here, people. Big up to the community. As long as I'm here, community's here. We'll make it work somehow, people. Just to let you all know, according to reports, let me just show you this. According to reports on the Arsenal website from earlier on, the game is not being televised anywhere in the world. This is what they're saying. I'm going to bring where was the bit they had up saying the game was not being televised anywhere? Have they actually deleted that? Anyway, they were saying that the game is not being shown anywhere in the world tonight. So, but I believe we're going to find a hero. We need a hero inside the stadium to go live, man. Instagram live, Twitter live. Something's got to happen. This game's got to be live somewhere. Where's the actual article? Right, here we go. Arsenal were saying that the game was not going to be shown. Oh, no, they've deleted it. But anyway, yeah, there will be highlights. They'll show highlights, but we got to try and find it somewhere. I'm hoping we can find a stream or something, people. If not, it's going to be a dot-along and we'll be watching Manchester City against Chelsea, which is actually on Sky Sports, I believe. So we'll figure it out somehow, people. There's a few games on, isn't there, tonight? And this is not this isn't the biggest. Let's be honest. Just looking at the games that are on tonight, you've got Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest against Tottenham, Southampton, Sheffield Wednesday, West Ham, Blackburn, Wolves, Leeds, Liverpool, Derby County, Manchester City versus Chelsea is 8 o'clock kickoff. That is the only game that is on TV. It's on ESPN Plus in the USA. Was he meaning? Listen, we're going to try and find it. If anybody finds it, you let me know and I'll go hunting it down, people. David, big up, bro. He said, see you, Nick. Catching my guy live. Indeed, no one in Holland is showing the game. We'll find it somewhere. Don't worry. Big up, David. Rastaman said, legendary dot along. Don't worry. We just follow the dots, people. Big up my broski broads in the chat, bro. Where did you find the stream? I heard it's not on anything. Is this going to be up there with the legendary AFC Wimbledon? I don't know if it can actually match Wimbledon because Wimbledon actually tricked me into believing that they were showing it on the website, and I joined them and paid for their membership, only to find out they were playing the game, the match commentary only on the radio, and I couldn't watch the game. So, but listen, where there's a will, there's a way. I believe there'll be somewhere this will pop up. Broad said I had a ticket for the game. I should live stream. Bro, go to that game, live stream it, man. Your numbers will go up quickly. Let's talk about the team. I know I'm going way off topic here. Let's talk about the team, people. Now, I was saying to Kev yesterday, and first of all, I want to thank everybody who tuned in for that stream with Kev yesterday. It was absolutely fantastic. Got amazing feedback on it. Really enjoyed it with Kev. It was good fun. It was good that we got on. Usually we're debating and having full-blown arguments. But it was really good, and I appreciate everybody that put in nice messages and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. But I was saying to Kev, are we gonna take the Carabao Cup seriously, or are we actually gonna kind of look at it as we don't want to be in another competition because our squad is at full stretch? Now, Kev was saying go strong. He was saying, play Gabriel Jesus, let him get a goal, blah, blah, blah. But we've made a lot of changes, people. Let's talk about the team. This is probably weaker than the team we've been playing in the Europa League. So Hein makes his debut in goal, people. Young Hein, he's an Estonian international, actually. I'm not sure how many appearances he's made for Arsenal. I think this is his debut, actually, apart from pre-season. So it will be interesting how he gets on. He's a big goalkeeper. They say he's a good keeper, but, I don't know how good he is. Time will tell. Cedric comes in at right back. Kieran Tierney at left back. Holding and Saliba. I think he was saying that Saliba and Gabriel would be rotated with Rob Holding in terms of these weaker games. So Saliba's in. Saliba apparently has just been named in the French squad. Was always going to happen. Well deserved. We got South London's finest who's recovering from COVID. Hope you get well soon, bro. Premier Football Chat, are you hyped on the World Cup? At the moment, not one bit. Like, actually, not one bit. In fact, I look at it as an inconvenience at the moment. But once the World Cup starts and a few big games, I will probably get into it. At the moment, not one bit interested in it. Lokonga and El Neni in midfield, I mean, boy. I used to call El Neni and Granit Xhaka the Chuckle Brothers. But having seen Granit Xhaka this season... I don't think I can call him a Chuckle Brother anymore. He's definitely stepped up. I think this is the real Chuckle Brothers right now. El Neni and Lokonga, to me, to you settings, how is the ball going to get forward? I don't know, people. I don't know. Lokonga and El Neni is going to be a sight for sore eyes. Maybe it's a good job the game isn't on TV. Having seen what these two have been doing moving forward as well, that is for sure. And then Fabio Vieira plays in the 10 role. He needs to turn up. I'm sorry, I've bigged him up a number of times at the start of the season, but he hasn't performed in the last few weeks, and he owes us a performance. 35 million. I'm expecting something. These are games he should be running. Front three, not the best. Not the best at all, but again, players who got to prove a point. Nelson, Marquinhos, and Eddie Nketiah. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest, people. I'm going to be honest. I saw this morning that there were quite a few tickets available. I was thinking, the game's not on TV. Shall I take Cruz to this game and not do a watch-along? Saw it was a little bit cold tonight, and I had a feeling we were going to go weak. When you're trying to keep your son as a solid Arsenal fan, you don't want to take him to see Nketiah, Marquinhos, Nelson with Lokonga and El Neni midfield. No disrespect to the boys. If I ever meet them guys, no disrespect. But not the best showpiece to let him see Arsenal in the flesh. So I thought, we'll leave it. We'll leave this one. It's going to be an interesting game. The Danny Welbeck derby, people. The Danny Welbeck derby. Danny Welbeck, and Danny Welbeck starts, people, and I think he'll give us a difficult game. Did I say Laurie? People saying what's wrong with Laurie? I think I meant South London's finest. South London's finest. Did I say that? South London's finest said he had COVID. Did I say Laurie? I'm confused myself looking at the comments. It could be a long night, people. I'm telling you. But Eddie is the behind closed doors legend. Yeah, why are people saying get well soon, Laurie? Did I say Laurie? Or is this something, is he not well? I don't know, people. Let me know in the chat. And Dipek said, hi, Curtis Shaw. Since I'm about to sleep here in Malaysia, 3:25, I have to miss the watch along. I'm hoping for an Arsenal 3-0 win. Really appreciate that. Oh, you heard, Robbie said Laurie is ill. Okay. What? Robbie said Laurie's in hospital. Wow. I honestly didn't know that. Get well soon, Laurie, man. Talk is cheap, Compadre, man. Big him up. Robbie said Laurie's in hospital. Damn. I didn't know that at all. When did I? Seen him the other day, didn't I, on the show? No, get well soon, Laurie, man. Big up. I'll have to drop him a message, man. Hope he's all right. Thank you for letting me know, people. I honestly didn't know. That's what I'm saying. Community, you know what I mean? You let me know, people. I respect it. Really appreciate it. I looked online. It said ESPN Plus. Please, man. Just show it somewhere. 17 minutes until kickoff. Right. Let's talk about the Brighton team. Steele's in goal. Lamptey, Veltman, Colwill, and Dunk. Colwill, I believe, is the guy they got from Chelsea. Very highly rated young player. Veltman, Tyreek Lamptey, a player we were linked with. And Lewis Dunk, who is their captain. I thought, do you know what? Lewis Dunk's one of them players. I'm going to be honest. I'm really surprised he's never been signed. I actually think he's a decent. Centre back. I think he's 30 now, so probably teams won't go near him now. I think Leicester tried to buy him when they sold the Fridge Maguire to Man United. They tried to get him. Lamptey. I mean, how much would you get Lamptey for now? They were talking about 50 million a couple of years ago. He doesn't hardly play anymore. He's on the bench most of the time. People saying it's not on ESPN Plus in the USA. We'll see what we can do, people. Get well soon, Laurie. Want to see you in its finest. Big up, man. Big him up. I'll drop him a message. Brighton ain't going strong. Yeah, let's talk about their team. Midfield, Caicedo, who has been one of their stars this season. A lot of Arsenal fans saying they would sign him. I believe that's Billy Gilmore. I think they signed him from Chelsea. Sarmiento. Don't know him. Solly March. Enciso. And Danny Welbeck. 39 pace on FIFA for Dunk. I hear you. He is slow. I can't lie. Very good in the air. Reads the game well, though. Son in South Africa. Super sport. Surely we can grab it somewhere. That guy Welbs, man. Listen, we're going to have to deal with him. He's going to be motivated. Let's be totally honest. Danny Welbeck. He was always a bit of a fan favourite at Arsenal. You know, he wasn't the most prolific. Didn't answer the questions that we needed answering in terms of the striker. But he always put in a good shift. He was always lively. Scored that goal against Leicester. I was there. I thought we'd won the title. Blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I wish him well. I like Danny Welbeck. But tonight, he needs to get pocketed by Saliba. Somebody was saying in the chat there, which I didn't know this. Domestic cup competitions, the suspensions can affect the Premier League. William Saliba's on 4 yellow cards. If he gets a booking tonight, he will be suspended for the Wolves game at the weekend, which, when you look at that, in hindsight, as you're saying, Wasim, Big C, in hindsight, a dot along can be just as good. Should we not have played Saliba in the sense that a yellow card in a game like this would suspend him for the game away at Wolves, which will be a difficult game. Echo 452, always like Welbs' injuries ruined him. Yeah, I liked him, man. Rowan said Welbs was electric. I remember his goal against United, and he celebrated as well. Arteta's duty-free tax. Thank you for the super chat, Curtis. Are we doing the listen along? Listen, I'm trying. I'm hoping it will be on the TV. But it could be dot along settings, people. It could be dot along settings. Saliba Jesus have got a yellow in the Chelsea. Should have got a yellow in the Chelsea. That's a good point. I know people don't like that. I've suggested this before and people get really angry. If I was Gabriel Jesus, I might have just, done threw the ball on the floor or swore at the ref towards the end of the game, got the yellow card, suspended for this game, not the end of the world, and you're back then. Would you say, people, from this team lineup that Mikel Arteta's put out, I think it shows he's not overly that bothered about this competition. It's not a bad team. I mean, I suppose I'm looking at Brighton's team. I'm just trying to figure out how many changes have Brighton actually made from the weekend. Big up to Saliba, who's just been announced in the French squad, apparently. Just get that contract sorted out. That's all we need to sort out. Brighton at the weekend. So their team, Sanchez in goal, not playing. Oh, not Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez not playing in goal. They had Gross at right back. He's not playing. Webster and Dunk centre back. No Webster. Estupinan, he's not playing. So that's 4 changes. McAllister, he's not playing. That's 5. Lallana and Mitoma, they're not playing. That's 7. Trossard, that's 8. So they've made 8 changes as well. So let's be totally honest. No Trossard, no Lallana, no Mitoma, no Webster, no Veltman. No, Veltman is playing. They made 8 changes. So it is their second string 11 as well. So even though I'm looking at the Arsenal team going, boy, this is a weak Arsenal team, in reality, still got Saliba, still got Saliba. This is Alicia Keys. Settings people. No one. We got no one. Saliba's going to have to score, keep a clean sheet, take the goal kicks. He's going to have to do everything. Worst case scenario, this is the get out clause, people. We're going to do Man City Chelsea on the TV, and I'll find a dot along so we can keep an eye on Arsenal, you know. Assassin, big up Curtis. You might not want to answer this, but are you, as you're aware, True Geordie is getting backlash. As you're a content creator, are you worried about saying the wrong thing for it to be misinterpreted? Listen, I'm going to say something quick, right? I don't often say too many things about these kind of situations. I'm like, you know what, that's your battle, you fight it. But you say a lot of things on a live stream, right? Sometimes these live streams are 3 hours and things are just coming off the top of your mind what to say next. And you could make a mistake and say something, right? Of course you could. You could say something and they clip you up. But ultimately, when you start saying things like what he's said, you know, racially motivated and things like that, to me, that's within you to say that. Like that's not a mistake. That's just something that's deep rooted in that person coming to the surface. You know, I always say you can put a mask over your face, but you know, that true face underneath, you can't hide it forever. You know, you can put a mask on, but that don't change the person. If these people are saying these things, that's not them slipping up. That's what's within them just coming to the surface. You know, maybe they've forgotten for a second and, oh, damn. Oh, so that's what you're about. And you're saying that on a channel with, you know, 1 million subscribers or whatever. So, okay, so that's your true. So this is what I say. And listen, I know a lot of people have been messaging me as well. DT. Listen, again, for me, I think everybody deserves a chance to redeem themselves in life, right? You only got one life to live. People make mistakes. Cool. You got a family to feed. You got kids to look after. He's got to eat. So if he's going to make videos, he's going to make videos. Cool. Do your thing. I wish you well. I don't wish the guy no problem, right? However, for me, as I said, we all make mistakes in life. We've all done stupid things, you know, whatever, right? We've all done silly things. However, just my opinion on that situation, what occurred with him, right? And I don't know the full details, but we all saw what we saw. We've all made mistakes. I've made mistakes. But all I can say from my point of view, I know for a fact that my mistakes don't look like them mistakes. Them mistakes are premeditated, pre-planned, and for me, they're unacceptable. That's my opinion, right? And I knew this guy through AFTV and whatever. For me, those things are not acceptable. We've all, you know, I believe, as a man, we've all got women in our life that are important, whether that's your wife, your girlfriend, your kid, your sister, your auntie, your nan, whoever, your mum. When you do them things there, that for me is not a slip up, a mistake, or you made a little mistake. That's premeditated madness. That's crazy. That's weird. So to me, I look at it a little different. I know a lot of people, I saw the video, I saw the things he was saying. I ain't going to talk about it too much. But there's levels to mistakes, you know. I think the things that happen there are way beyond. And for me, you know, go and do your thing, earn your bread and feed your family. I respect that. But, you know, yeah, you ain't going to get no respect from me. I'll never work with these people. And, you know, that's different. I see a lot of people in the comments bigging him up. I'm glad you're back. It is what it is. I get it. But for me, I don't look at it like that. For me, you have to keep them kind of people have to stay far away from you, man. I can't lie. And for me, I believe when you make a mistake, take accountability for it. Own it. Own it, man. Don't go and blame other people. You know, and so that's just me. I'm not going to say too much more about it. But I see a lot of people been asking about it. So I'll address it one time. And we keep it moving, you know. Yeah, the comments say it is what it is, you know. Each to their own, innit? We're 7 minutes till kickoff, people. We're 7 minutes till kickoff. Are we going to be watching this game? Is the question. Big tune, by the way. Tell me, bad man, see I need bad energy, stay far away. Make it stay far away. Big tune, that. Big tune. Stay away from them people there, people. I'm telling you. This community is positivity, vibes, and friends chatting about the things we love. That's what we're about, people, man. That's what we're about, you know. Beres or Bob. I told you, Eros. Relax. I respect Beres, but Bob's different, man. Bob's on a whole different level, you know. But vibes, both of them, man. Curtis life education. Nah, man. I had to say my piece. I know a lot of people been asking, so you know, I'm not just gonna ignore it. Man deleting negative. Yeah, I know, I see that as well. You know, again, give a fair view on it, you know. But listen, forget it. Let people eat, man. Go and feed your families, man. I respect it. This channel is like a Stevie Wonder song. Yeah, you just have to feel it, you know. Just close your eyes. You know, Stevie, it kind of turns his head from side to side with the sunglasses on and just plays the piano. You just have to feel it, people. Just the inspiration. You can just close your eyes and listen to this and just feel it, you know. Can Arsenal win the Europa? I would say we're gonna need the draw to be kind to us, in my opinion, because I think our squad. I'm still not sure whether our squad can get top 4 and win the Europa League. If we get 2 players in January, get Smith Rowe back, then I think we got a chance. With this current squad, I think we'll be overstretched. I hope so. I hope we can. I'd love us to win a European trophy. South African Guna, big up Curtis. Let's keep it real and honest in it. Always, bro, always. Big up the community, man. C-Unit business, man. Really appreciate all of you. Brent said, big up the C-Unit. Big up, bro. Let me know when one of you... Listen, if anybody's on social media, right, and somebody goes live in the stadium, just let me know in the comments. We need a hero tonight. Enrique and Glazier settings, people. Somebody's got to be going live inside the stadium. Otherwise... The dot along is ready to go, people. We're back to... Who would you sign in January? As I said yesterday, my friend, I would pull Wilf in, and I would pull Yuri Tielemans in. Get both of them for 40 million, max 45. Game changers. No adjustment period, no nothing. And then maybe get an even better midfielder in January. In the summer, sorry. Bless up, right. So we are 4 minutes to kick off. So we're going to try and see what we can do. Otherwise, I need to get the dots ready, people. Let me show you the Arsenal bench, by the way. The bench is decent because obviously half of our team is not playing. So our bench actually looks quite good tonight. It doesn't usually look like this, though. Can we get 2,000 likes? Yeah, let's hit 2,000 likes, surely, people. Turner... Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Thomas Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Jesus. It's near enough our first team. So, yeah, lots of options. I would have liked it. In my opinion, I think 2 or 3 of them should have not even been on the bench. I'm going to be totally honest. I think a couple of them should have been rested. I've said this many times. He's going to want some of these players there as an insurance policy, and I understand that. But I think sometimes... Oh, yeah, good point. Saka, I didn't even really... Yeah, good point. That's why I have to lean on the... Yeah, Saka and Ramsdale, night off. I think Partey would have been nice to get a night off as well. Man said imagination. We're just going to pretend what's happening in the game. Somebody just said the game is showing somewhere there. I'm looking for it as we speak. Ridiculous there isn't one stream available. Do they not realise how big Arsenal? It's ridiculous, isn't it, man? It is ridiculous. Yeah, well, just imagine. Hein is apparently is an Estonian international, so I expect to see something from him. I expect a little something, you know. He's got to be half decent. I think they play European qualifiers and that. The true definition of fantasy football. Pull it, yeah. The dots are ready to go, people. It could be the dots. Where are we going? We may have to get the dots ready. It might be the best we can do. And it could just be Chelsea against Manchester City on the TV with the dots. Let's get the dots ready. Dots part 2, people. Game ain't kicked off yet, has it? Right. We got a minute till kickoff. It's going to be a long night. This could end up just being a conversation, people. We might just have a chat. Right, we got a minute till kickoff. And I can't... Has anybody actually found it? Have a stream it? Yeah, man, throw that in the comments, people. Throw that in the comments. Always rate a dot cotton settings, people. EastEnders, if you know, you know. People saying they got a site. Let me see if I can find one. I'm looking as we speak. It may end up becoming a hip-hop stream. So get your music ready, people. CFAX, yeah. We may have to go for CFAX. Somebody just said then that there's one where they've seen it. Super Sport or something, someone said. Somebody said it's on Super Sport. And someone said beIN Sport. Let me see if I can find it. We got to find it somewhere, surely. I can't see it anywhere on the TV guide. Liverpool, Man City. It's got to be it. Oh, no. I sent the link to your DM on Twitter. Let me have a look. Let me have a look, people. We're about to kick off and all sorts. It's going to be a long night. That is for sure. Let's have a look. Sent you the link. All right, no problem. Cool. It's not being streamed anywhere, mate. That's crazy. Some people saying it's on Twitter. Got a link. How do I say? Hit me up on Thingy, people. Hit me up on Twitter if you can find it somewhere. Game's about to kick off. Let me get the dots ready. Let's get the dots ready. I'm still trying to hunt the stream down. Game hasn't started yet. Dave, cut the stream. It could be that. It could be that. Someone said beIN Sports. Let's try that one. It's got to be somewhere, surely. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Don't they know how big Arsenal's fan base is? Super Sport, yeah? It's on Twitter. That Twitter one will get cut off quick, but we might have to work with that for now. Saka's been rested. Alex said I sent it on Twitter. Big up, bro. Let's have a look. A few of you have sent it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, is this one working? I don't know if it's playing, though. This is crazy, isn't it? In this day and age, how is this game not being shown? It's not even on his goal. This is a disgrace. I think the game's under. All right, the game's underway, people. The game is 20 seconds underway, apparently. Right, here we go. I think we're going for the dots, people. Let me get the full screen. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely incredible, Jeff. Right, here we go. I'll share the screen. Dot along settings underway, people. And it's live, people. I tell you what, it's an absolute carpet of a pitch. It's an absolute carpet. Here's Gilmore. Finds Veltman. Third world settings, man. I'm telling you. I know times are hard in the world right now, but I never expected to have to do this. Surely, man. Surely someone's got to be showing it. This is what we got to go through, man. They will have highlights. It is. It's like an Atari. Centipede, millipede. Come on. Someone said Super Sport. I can't see it on Super Sport. The Forest game's there. They got tennis. Got the Liverpool game. Can't see us anywhere. Oh, no, nowhere to be seen. Absolutely nowhere to be seen. Nah, they've violated us, man. Bet free. I'm telling you, bro. This is all I got for you, people. I'm trying. We'll make it work somehow. Nah, I can't see it on Sue. Yeah, now my commentary skills are going to be really, really tested. I think we're just going to have a chat, people. Listen, 2022. I remember in year 2000, when we hit the millennium, I remember saying, by about 2020, we'll probably be on spaceships in the air. We won't even be driving on the road no more by 2020. We very much are on the road, people. This is like me going back on a horse and riding back in the day. Yeah, we've started a bit shaky. I don't like the way we're moving the ball, people. Corner to Brighton. Corner to Brighton, people. Tell you what, that pitch, flat, looks like an absolute carpet. Dial-up settings, man. We're going back to LimeWire to download music. It's crazy. Come on, surely. Just let me know, people, in the comments. Is anyone watching the game? Like, anyone? Is there one of you that has got the game anywhere? I genuinely can't find it anywhere. End the stream, Dave. Let's all go to sleep. Oh, still giving me a hybrid. Yeah, we've started slow. I don't know why they're taking so long to take this corner. No one. Has anyone got it? Anyone at all watching the game anywhere? I can't see it anywhere at all. In fact, I can play I can find every other game pretty much apart from ours. It's weird. Dot along 2.0. It's a goal kick, people. It was a poor corner. Headed away. And it's a goal kick. Let's see how Hein kicks this ball. Let's see how far the dot goes, people. Let's see if he gets over the halfway line. Go on, Hein, lad. I want that dot over the halfway line. Otherwise, I don't rate him. Ours isn't on TV. It's a shambolic display. Oh, he's took it short to Rob Holding, people. This is all we got to work with, people. We're taking it back. Way back in time. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. We're going way back, people, I'm telling you. Steele's on the... This is all we got, Jonathan. It's all we got. No game. No game. From 8 o'clock, I'm just going to put Man City against Chelsea on the TV. I'll leave the dots on here. We just do a little, Jeff Stelling Soccer Saturday business. Make sure you like the video, people. We're trying our best here. It's all we've got. When you was a kid, corned beef and rice, beans on toast with a bit of cheese on. That's all you had, people. It was tough times, but you made it work. This is literally beans on toast stream. It's a stream on toast. That's all we got right now, people. Naraj said, Pac-Man settings, GTA, give full marks for effort. We're trying our best. A star for effort, probably an E for achievement. Might even be a U. I'm watching it on my microwave. You know what? I might get Sabutio out at this rate. Who remembers Sabutio back in the day, man? You used to play Sabutio and you get the crease on the pitch. You couldn't play. The ball wouldn't go over. Some people have sent me links on Twitter. Let's see what you got for me, people. I gotta be careful, man. Don't send me no website. It's gonna give my phone a virus, I need solid links. Let's see what you got. Is anyone watching this game anywhere? There's a few links here. I'm trusting people here with the Twitter links. They look like audio links. Has anyone got it? Even on Twitter, I can't see it. AFTV are not watching it either. You cannot watch this game. I believe this game, you can't watch it anywhere. If you can, fair play to you if you're watching this. Rob Holding on the ball. We look good so far. Dear. People, honestly, I'm seeing the links that you're sending me. I can't get any of them to work. None of them. Audio links. A couple of them not working. No, I can't get any of them to work. Nowhere on the internet. Just visited all my sites. You've got your solid sites that work for you at times. I can't get anywhere that's showing it. This is all we can do. Liverpool is better anyways. Any goals in the other games, let me know, people. Let me know. Absolute shambles this is. Let's just have a chat. Let's just have a chat. If they score, they score. We'll see it on the screen. I think we've looked pretty poor so far. Can't find it anywhere. From 8 o'clock, Chelsea against Man City's on Sky. I'm just going to get that on the TV. We'll talk about that and we'll just do updates on the Arsenal game. Player ratings will be very interesting. From what I can hear, I don't think Robbie's watching it either. Or is he watching it? No, I don't think they are. West Ham 0, Blackburn 1. I tell you what, I'd like a couple of Premier League teams to get knocked out. I would like a few of them to get knocked out just to help us. Saliba, man of the match so far. 8 minutes gone. So what we got? Blackburn beating West Ham 1-0. Won't mind West Ham getting knocked out. Tottenham are playing Forest. Are they playing a strong team? Pretty strong. Kane's playing Højbjerg, Basuma, Sanchez. Yeah, they're playing a decent team. Score prediction. Yo, that team is that team we've got out. I'm not sure, you know. I think this could be a hard game, but they've made 8 changes as well. Bro, I tried everything. I can't find anything, which is so strange. I'm gonna have one last attempt. Let's have one last attempt. Can we get it? People saying nobody can find it. Forest nearly want 1-0 up. Let me see this. Arsenal. No, nothing. Empty. Can't see anything. None of us can watch it, people. Oh, here we go. Cedric Suarez down the right. Looks decent. Here, go on, Cedric. Go on, lad. Run at him. Goes inside to Rob Holding. Rob Holding in the opposing area, in the opposing half. What's he doing? 5 seconds in. Saliba, man of the match. Not even on beIN Sports. Forest at the post. Jason Steele has the ball. And finds Colwill. A stream took me to AFTV. It's mad, people. Big up Dio, man. We're trying our best. It makes no sense. And this is what I say, people, right? This is why I don't blame people for not bothering paying for Sky and BT and all of that. They won't thank me for this, but I'm sorry. With the inflation we got going off in the world right now, you pay all that money every month and they don't show... There's about 5 games on tonight. Why are you showing one game? Why are you showing one game? When the games are on Amazon, they show you every single game of that night. But then Sky, we'll pick one game and you can't watch the rest. Well, that ain't going to help no one. That's not going to help anyone. So it's absolutely crazy. Yeah, anyone, listen, I've got loads of people. Thank you to everyone sending me a stream. I can't get any of them to work. A few of them are audio. Some of them aren't even loading. I can't get anywhere near it. Lewis Dunk in possession. Been a quiet 10 minutes, people. Been a quiet 10 minutes. Like I said, at 8 o'clock, I'm just going to watch the City-Chelsea game. I'll leave this on just so we can see something. Man City, no Haaland. Yeah, they made a lot of changes as well. Alvarez playing, no De Bruyne. Chelsea, they've made a lot of changes as well. Some young players playing. No Aubameyang, no Sterling. So, yeah, Haaland and that on the bench, though. Aubameyang on the bench. Holding on the ball. Doing EastEnders watch along if anyone's interested. It's Billy Mitchell. Walks past the Argers, turns into the Queen Vic. Oh, he's just missed. Big up, Nels. Bro, we might as well do that. We might as well. Big up Nelson, man. KJ303, Caveman setting, sending respect from Sheffield. Big up, bro. Appreciate it. It's strange. It is really strange. Alexander said it's been pulled. Yeah. Any stream that people find, they'll lock it off. 1-0 Carl Heim with an overhead kick. What a goal. Someone says, Mikel Arteta, 40-yard strike, said Christian. Dear, if only, eh? He probably would get in that midfield, to be fair. Owen, it's a dot along, my friend. This is when it's like desperation. There's nowhere to turn. Ian Beale, I've got nothing left. It's not on. I can't find it anywhere, people. This is the best I've seen Eddie Nketiah play for Arsenal, to be fair. He's been solid. He's kept the ball on the pitch. And he's looked decent. That dot looks busy, man. Rob Holding's had a lot of the ball, to be fair. Forest hit the woodwork. People said Lamptey was small, thought they were exaggerating. Navi said Flintstone settings. Wilma! Dun, 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 dun. Flintstones. We're moving like the Flintstones, people. I'm telling you, it's mad. Big C, win the Prem or win all 3 cup competitions. Give me that Prem. Give me the Prem, man. Prem's different. Europa League, Carabao, FA Cup. I mean, that would be enjoyable, though. But the Prem's bigger than all 3 of them for me. Yeah, I want the Prem, if you give me them. Big up Dexter, who said, big up Big C, can I have a shout out for my birthday? Happy birthday, Dexter. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're enjoying watching the game. I bet you didn't think you'd be looking at this on your birthday, but big up, bro. Sultan said, the Prem for me is elite 100%. It's been too long, man. We got to win that. Teams have won the Europa League. You know, Man United won the Europa League. Do people care that much about that now? You know, Mourinho won it. No one really gave them props for that. The Prem holds a lot of weight, man. You can't deny the Prem. Visionite said, Dot along V2, it's going to be an epic stream. Big C can't stand the fact he can't watch Bambi. Probably done me a favour, to be fair. Probably done me a favour. Oh, well, don't need to watch the game anyway. I'll just have Curtis playing in the background while playing the new God of War. Yeah, listen, at least we'll give you the goal updates. That's all we can give you, though. Big up Mervin, who said, Big C, give me a shout out. Big up yourself, bro. Why not? Why not? Here's Danny Welbeck for Brighton. The Danny Welbeck derby. 2.9k watching. I tell you what, right? 2.9k watching the dot along with no game to show. That is top quality commitment from C Unit. I really appreciate it. Big up each and every one of you people. Sambi has been absolutely fantastic. You doing player ratings? Oh dear, this is probably the best he's played for us. Brighton have had 67% possession, which is never a good sign. These dots have no passion for the show. No passion. You're a disgrace. I just can't. I'm actually in shock. I really feel like I'm in shock that this game, I can't find it anywhere. I felt like it was impossible to have a game on the television and we're not anywhere to be seen. For example, The Zone. They got 4 games on. Wolves against Leeds, Forest, Tottenham, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Derby. But no Arsenal. It's weird. Like, it's actually crazy. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Mr. Krabby, best watch along on YouTube, even without something to watch. I mean, this is just giving me ideas now. I might just do watch alongs for no reason, with no game, and we still get through it. Apparently, Jesse Lingard hit the post for Forest. I'm going to put that game on for a minute, actually. We'll switch between this and the Man City-Chelsea game. Man City-Chelsea game's not even as big as it sounds on paper because they're not they're nowhere near full strength. No De Bruyne, no Haaland, no Aubameyang. Someone please get me a stream. I don't think you're going to find one. It's like a needle in a haystack right now. To be fair, we watch you talk every week anyway. Yeah, exactly, man. You're used to me waffling. Kurt's giving us the tactics. What is it? Solly March on the ball on this right-hand side for Brighton. He's been lively so far. That dot's been all over the place, I'm telling you. Jean-René said, no stream exists. Freiburger on TV. I mean, listen, man. It's embarrassing, isn't it? Pay all that money. So I said, do what you need to do. People saying ESPN Plus, right. I actually haven't checked that. ESPN Plus is here. Let me check. It's gone 8 o'clock. I check all of them. When I was, I couldn't see it on the listing. Some of them aren't even coming up. Big C, look at the Arsenal stats. Let's get the stats up. Let's come off the dots for a minute and look at the stats. Stats are... Oh, these stats are a bit complicated. I just want to know the percentages, man. What's going on here? Total shots. Nah, it's ruining it. I'll go back to the pitch. And get the time up as well. We need the time. Let me check it on here. No, I can't see it on ESPN Plus. The Zone Canada, apparently, in ESPN Plus. Let me check this. I can't see it on there. Let me check the stats. 64% possession to Brighton, people. That is not good. Here's Sarmiento. They've got players I've never heard of playing from. From Coleman to Dotman, said Kings. Oh, I was on the player stats. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm all... Oh, there you go. All right, let's get the stats up, people. 60-40 now, it's saying, in possession. No shots on target for either team. 1 shot off target for Arsenal. No yellow cards. Let's get back to the pitch. What an atmosphere, people. What an atmosphere. Sarmiento is good. Yeah, no, I can't see it. It's nowhere to be seen. It's actually nowhere. You ain't finding that game anywhere. Let's just shall I watch Forest Tottenham? Might watch Forest Tottenham. We'll switch between that and Man City against Chelsea. Man City and Chelsea got weak teams out, so I don't actually think that game's going to be great anyway. Packed stadium here, fellas. No one's even doing it online. What's crazy? Yeah, the dots, man, it's hard. You know what? These dots are making me tired. I can't lie. These dots are hard to look at. It reminds me of Arsenal the year we finished 8th. I'm watching my paint dry now. Caicedo's got a yellow card. It's the dots, Curtis. I'm telling you. Dot Teta out. Here's Lamptey on the ball. Vieira's the really small dot, apparently. Oh, dear. Crazy. I hope Forest can beat Tottenham. That would be a good one. If we got them out. At least let's get a couple of decent teams out of the competition. That would actually be decent. Because, look, if we do get through, we want to try and win this. But I just think, from the look of that team that he's picked, I don't think he's that serious about this competition. I honestly don't. It's a goal for Arsenal, people. It's a goal for Arsenal. What a finish. Eddie Nketiah with the goal. It's probably the best I've ever seen him play. The dot moved towards the goal and the ball went in. Eddie Nketiah has scored for Arsenal. 1-0 in the 20th minute. Eddie Nketiah with the goal. No idea who got the assist. But we'll take it all day long. Eddie Nketiah gives Arsenal the lead. We don't know how it happened, but it happened, people. I've always rated Eddie, to be fair. Always rated him. This is the best I've seen him play. Eddie. Sherman. It's typical, isn't it? Everything behind closed doors. He's a monster. Well done, Eddie, man. Fair play to you, man. 1-0 to Arsenal, people. Eddie Nketiah with the goal. Great movement from Eddie there. The dot spin all over the place and slots it into the corner. He's world class when no one watches him. Is there VAR? What's the delay for, people? What is the delay for? Something must have gone wrong here, because usually this moves on pretty quick. Maybe no, we're 1-0 up, people. We're 1-0 up. Sherman turned into Buddy Love, man. Yeah, he took the potion, lost all the weight, and started running around. Big up, man. He turned into Buddy Love. 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 goal, people. 1-0, what a goal, people. Eddie with the goal. Can we try and get some details at least? I wonder if someone inside the stadium is at least telling us how the goal went in. Arsenal website saying lively start. They're going to say that, aren't they? We can't watch it. What a finish from Eddie, they're saying. Hey, fair play. Again, they can say whatever they want because we can't see it. Ooh. Oh, people, there's... I don't want to deter you from the stream, of course. But there's a guy called Rick James. Rick James of all names, but I think he's showing the game live on Twitter. Rick James, it's two I's, RIICKY James, and a 0 at the end. If you're on Twitter, he's showing the game live. It's a really poor camera quality. You can't see it well at all. But yeah, Rick James yeah, exactly. But yeah, he's we found a hero, people, and he ain't Enrique Iglesias. But yeah, we've got a stream. We've got a stream. The problem is the more people that watch his stream, yeah, they'll ban it. It's at 4,000. Rick James, people, type him in. He's showing the game live. 3,200 of you in the chat. Really appreciate it. It's Cedric on the right-hand side. Lively start for Arsenal. These dots buzzing all over the place. I just don't want Saliba to get a yellow card, because if he gets booked tonight, he's suspended for the game against Wolves, and that's just... There's just no need for that. I would actually take him off as and when we get the opportunity. Curtis Plug AFC, it's now 6K. Yeah, if the numbers get too high, that's when they'll ban him. So, you know, we keep it in the community. We don't want him to get 8, 9K watching, because they'll ban it. Camera quality is not great, but it's all we got right now, people. So enjoy. Rick Dot Super. Yeah, that's all we can do right now. No channel whatsoever. So, listen, the Arsenal website tweeted, what a goal from Eddie Nketiah. I mean, you can say that when no one's watching the game. I was trying to find out some details. At least tell us who set the goal up or something. Welbeck nearly gave them the lead, apparently. Charles Watts saying. Let's see what he said about Nketiah's goal. Such a good finish. Excellent play by Nelson to set up the chance. Wonderful curling finish by Nketiah. Maybe Thierry Henry-esque. Brighton have been the better team up to now. A real bit of quality, and Arsenal break the deadlock. So there you go. Curling finish from Eddie. Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson with the assist. DM'd you the highlight of the goal. Big up Cliffo, man. Let me have a quick look. See if we can see the goal. Where are we at, Cliffo? I'll try and retweet. Oh, we go. Oh, yeah, I'll retweet it, people. Football Daily. Nelson, left-hand side, driving run. Gets it out to Eddie. Oof. Little Thierry Henry finish into the far corner. High up, though, about halfway up the goal. Great finish. Great finish. I've retweeted it, so if anyone follows me on Twitter, just have a look. Rick James is using a potato. I don't know what kind of camera quality he's using, but it's no good. It's no good, I tell you that. Big up to Granit Xhaka has finally become a member. He's become a cult hero in the chat, people. He's finally took the membership. Big up to Granit. Fair play to you, bro. Really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. We're all entertained as well, by the way. Peter Nolan, 14. Our favourite striker. Sherman Klump settings. Rick James stream has ended. Is it done? Let me go back. Oh, it's done. He had 27K in there. I knew it. You see, when too many people watch it, Twitter are aware of it. They lock it off. 27,000 people he had in his live, and he's got 1,400 followers. So they put 2 and 2 together. They know what time it is, man. He can relaunch another one, though. He can relaunch another one. Yeah, he's back. He's got another one. He's reloaded. Look, he's got 500 viewers. And again, he'll have to keep doing that. The same thing will happen. Penalty to Brighton. Penalty to Brighton, people. It's all going off. Penalty to Brighton. I don't know how it's happened. The dot kicked the dot. And the dot went down. And the dot gave away a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty to Brighton, people. When things happen, I'm not even too sure how to react. Because it's like... Apparently, Fabio Vieira's done some mad skill, but this ain't the time for it. It is a penalty to Brighton. I was trying to just read then. How was it given away? Like, is there anything? Penalty's been awarded to Brighton. Goal for Brighton. There you go. They've scored. Apparently, Hine brought down Danny Welbeck. And it is a goal. Danny Welbeck. Can you believe it? Wow. The dot along, people. The drama. Danny Welbeck equalizes. What happened to Rick James, man? Did he disappear? He's still there, isn't he? But it's like he ain't showing it. Did he show it? I mean, you can't see it. Oh, his quality is crazy. But Danny Welbeck with the goal. It was written in the stars, wasn't it, that Welbeck would score. Hine came in. Gave away a penalty. You're an absolute disgrace, mate. You're an absolute disgrace, Heine. What we got now? Is this the... What goal is this? The Eddie one? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one. Rick James is working. Oh, big up to... got a couple new members. Jay Mystery. I think I clicked on that, didn't I? And then clicked off it. Jay Mystery, big up yourself, bro, for becoming a member. I'm pretty sure you was already a member. KG303, thank you very much for becoming a member as well. Really appreciate it. We'll do a member stream next week, actually, with the season taking a break. It's a good time, really. A bit of a half-term report on how you think everything's going, people. It's been a dramatic 20-odd minutes so far, that is for sure. 1-1. Eddie and Ketty, a lovely goal. Nelson with a nice run. Eddie bends it into the far corner. And Danny Welbeck, of course, with the equaliser, which was always written, wasn't it, that he was gonna score. A dramatic dot affair, yeah, man. Here's Gilmore. Best I've seen Sambi play, this is. That dot's been all over the place. West Ham are losing to Blackburn. Listen, if we get through, I want to see a couple of the big teams get knocked out. They're showing the goals as soon as they go in on Sky Sports News. Okay, fair enough. So that's probably your best bet. Football Daily are showing them as well as soon as they go in. Rick James, is he still going? He's got 2,000 viewers, but all the best seeing that. What, I mean, has he got rain on his screen? I don't know what he's doing. You can't see a thing. He's got a Nokia 3310. In fact, they didn't even have a camera. Why always me? Thank you very much for becoming a member as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Apparently Sheffield United are winning, or Sheffield Wednesday, sorry, beating Southampton. Southampton just appointed Nathan Jones as manager today. Yeah, it's championship manager settings, man. Championship manager settings. Yeah, that Rick James stream is awful. I think that's the best one. Sky Sports, as soon as the goal goes in, they seem to be showing you the goal. That's probably the best you're going to get, people, along with Rick James' stream. You can't see anything on his stream. It looks like there's rain all over his camera or something. How can the game have highlights but no streams? Crazy, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Would you take winning the Premier League, Europa League and FA Cup if it meant Tottenham winning the Champions League? Can't do it. Can't do it, I'm afraid. We'll keep fighting. I believe we'll win the Champions League, or we'll win the Europa League and the Prem. We'll win the Prem eventually. I'm not giving them the Champions League. No chance. They can't win it before us. Not a chance. Mr. Stella said, I only watch Shaw Sports. We keep it moving, people. We're doing what we can. That is for sure. We're doing what we can. Cedric Suarez on the ball. Arsenal 1, Brighton 1. Eddie and Nketiah and Danny Welbeck. Written in the stars, really, wasn't it? That Danny Welbeck would score against us. The dot along continues, people. Here's Danny Welbeck in their own half. Rick James' phone is from 2006. I don't know what he's doing. John Layout said, big up Big C. Hine is the second Estonian to play for Arsenal. Do you know who the first was? No, I don't. Who would have been the first? No, let me know. Stepanovs? No, I think he was he from Latvia? Yeah, I don't know. Let us know, man. Hope we win this match. Yeah, man. I've got the Forest Tottenham game on the TV. Mark Poom, yeah, man, I remember him. Sibaway said, I'd rather be here because it's not worth watching. Big up, bro. Mark Poom, that's a good one. You know, I actually forgot he played for Arsenal. Totally forgot. Man said he'll be the last Estonian after tonight. Oh, dear. This has basically been Manchester City's competition for a while. I think I was up to date with the members. Why always me? Did I click on that one? Why always me? Big up yourself for becoming a new member. I thought I did click on that one. Yeah, there we go. Big up yourself. Why always me? Definitely member stream next week because basically we finish Saturday against Wolves. Next week we'll definitely do a member stream midweek. We'll do a bit of a mid-season review. How you think we're doing. Who's been the player of the season so far. What you want to see happen in January. And then maybe the week after we'll do a World Cup one as well. Before the World Cup we'll do predictions. I'm pretty sure they're going to do a fantasy league for the World Cup as well. So maybe we set up a fantasy league for the World Cup with maybe a prize for the winner or something. So yeah, we're going to do some stuff. Matt Cleaning, thank you very much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Apparently Vieira is down on the floor. Big up to you for your support. Dexter, who's the GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo? Lionel for me. Lionel, Messi. I've got to admit, I had times when I was younger where I was probably more of a Ronaldo fan at times. I got to be honest. But overall, I think Messi's won the competition, man. 7 Ballon d'Ors, Copa America, multiple Champions Leagues. Listen, the thing people will always give Ronaldo the credit is you've done it in multiple major leagues, which I understand. But I think Messi's ability to win a game and dictate a game puts him ahead of Ronaldo, in my opinion. And I think he's got a chance of winning the World Cup as well. I genuinely think Argentina are capable of winning the World Cup. So we'll have to see. Messi is the guy. Apparently Vieira's injured, people. Nah, listen, I know we don't really rate the guy, but I don't want to see him get injured, that is for sure. We need everyone in the squad. E. Ross said, I'm better than Messi than Ronaldo, people. Give me a 6-minute timer. Listen, you might be better. Ronaldo's not his best at the moment, that's for sure. Curtis, let's play trivia. Which team has a chicken standing on a basketball as their emblem? Can only be Nando's FC, surely. Can only be Nando's. Assassin said, Curtis, your feelings on Tottenham's Champions League final versus Liverpool? Can't lie, I was scared as hell that night. Worst feeling ever. Glad the Scousers beat them. I said at the time, if they win that Champions League, we're a mess. We're an absolute mess of a football club. For all them years, Invincibles, Premier League title, doubles, Thierry Henry, Vieira, Bergkamp, Righty. To let them go and win that trophy before us would have been a disaster. I was singing You'll Never Walk Alone before kickoff. I was a full-on Liverpool fan that day. The game was over after 60 seconds anyway. They got the penalty, scored, it was done. Kane didn't do anything. Got pocketed by a Van Dijk. It was beautiful. Man, does this guy ever wipe his camera? Fair play that he's still live. The way he's got away with it is because when they cut the stream off, everyone would have left his page. He's then gone live again. So now it's at like 3,000 so you can watch it. But you can't see anything. His camera quality is horrendous. 3.1k in the chat. Absolute legends, each and every one of you people. Yeah, and don't put fake scores in the chat, man. We're all trying our best here. Any goals from the other games? Keep me up to date as well, people. It's currently Arsenal 1, Brighton 1. Welbeck for Brighton, of course. Eddie with the goal for Arsenal. Newcastle 0, Palace 0, Forest 0, Tottenham 0, Southampton 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, West Ham 0, Blackburn 1. That's the biggest shock. Wolves 0, Leeds 0, Liverpool 0, Derby 0, and Manchester City 0, Chelsea 0. Both of those teams are playing much weaker teams as well, by the way. No Haaland, no De Bruyne, no Aubameyang, no Sterling. This is where you need Cycling GK's GoPro. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, to be fair, it could be the internet. It might not be his camera, because anyone who's ever been to the Emirates, The Wi-Fi signal inside that stadium is horrendous. So yeah, it could be the Wi-Fi signal that's making it look so distorted. Yeah, Football Daily and Sky Sports, as soon as the goals go in, they're showing them, which is, it's embarrassing. That means Sky have got cameras at every game tonight, yet they're not showing the game. It's absolutely outrageous, people. Do what you need to do, people. That's all I'm saying. Do what you need to do. These TV companies don't deserve the money they're getting off people. It's embarrassing. You pay all that money. Why are you not showing all these Carabao Cup games? It's an absolute joke. I'd love Tottenham to get knocked out against Forest. I really would. Warren said Fossil Football 0, Forest 0. James B is mocking your dot along, Big C, on AFTV. You need to have words. Hey, nah, Jimmy, man, nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'll jump in the comments. This is elite football content tonight, people. You ain't getting no better than this. Follow the dots, people. West Ham have equalised. I don't know who scored, people. Jimmy, I'm not having that. Big up Jimmy each and every time. Try doing a tactical analysis on this, bro. What they got? They're just putting the stats on the screen. Listen, nah, they better relax, you know. Them man ain't even got dots on the screen. Jimmy, you better relax. I don't forget him sleeping in the what's it called? In the frozen bedroom in Orlando. You better relax. Big up James and Cecil and Turkish though. All the best. These dots, this is elite content right now. You ain't getting no better than this. This is the best you're gonna get right now, people. Trademark dot along. You know, once a season we have to follow the dots, man. That's all we got going on right now, people. Rick James on Twitter. That's your backup plan as well. Just follow the dots, people. Follow the dots and everything will be fine. Still Arsenal 1. Brighton 1. Apparently Brighton are the better team. I'm trying to film from the bench. Curtis Arteta giving me the light bulb talk. Big C, if you could take Overmars, Lundberg, Perez, Carnu, Wiltord for our current team, who would you take? It's a great question, by the way, because it's not necessary. I wouldn't necessarily take the best player out of them. It's what we need the most. Like, Perez is probably the best player. Perez and Overmars. Overmars electric. We need the striker. I'd take Carnu or Wiltord. I'd probably take Carnu, you know, for the physical presence. He'd be a great backup striker for Gabby. I'd take Carnu, man. I remember the hat-trick against Chelsea, man. Take Carnu. Rick James live stream is a blood pot. Is he still going? Yeah, he's trying. He's trying his best, man. Listen, respect to him, man. He's trying. Yeah, Perez all day. Listen, Perez is the best one, of course. No doubt Perez is the best one. But do we need him? That's the thing. I think Carnu would be the most needed. Currently doing a watch-along / dot-along. Yeah, we're trying a thing, people. We're trying a thing. It's all we can do. James is using a King Edward Patek. Carnu, the super sub, man. These dots are giving me Pac-Man vibes. I think they're making it up at times. Rob Holding's on the ball all the time. I don't know how. But we try our best. I think we got a goal, people. I think we may have a goal, do we? No, we don't. No, we don't. I thought we had a goal. Some people saying we had a goal. Game is not being broadcast. Let's have a look at the stats. Let's get the stats up. Where are we at? Let's get the stats up. What's the possession? 50-50. I think they're making it up. I think they're just guessing. 1 shot on target each, 1 goal, 2 shots off target for Arsenal, 3 off target for them. 2 yellow cards. Who got the yellow cards, people? Please don't tell me that. I need to check this. Who got yellow cards for Arsenal? El Neni and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper must have got... Yeah, he got a yellow card for the penalty. I'm assuming it was taken around the goalkeeper and he's took him out. Heim was booked. Imagine if he gets sent off on his debut. El Neni got a yellow card. I don't remember El Neni. I never see this guy getting a yellow card. Heinz Ketchup. Probably more useful at this stage. Samuel said, Curtis, what's the app with the dots? Don't you worry, my friend. We can't reveal it yet. I'll reveal it afterwards. Once the dots have, done what they need to do. Everyone's scrambling right now. I can't lie. City almost took the lead. Forest 0-0 with Tottenham. Slipped over Briggsy, brought Welbs down, got booked. Oh, man. Charles Watts has tweeted, Vieira is having an absolute howler. Has he tweeted that? Football Daily has the highlights. Yeah, every time there's a goal, they seem to show it straight away. So if you need to see the goal. Excellent goal from Eddie Nketiah, bent into the far corner. Big up Prince Teddy. I see you, bro. I see you. That website's not bad as well. Marquinhos. Free kick to Arsenal, apparently. Yellow card for Sarmiento. It's 2 a.m. here, said Breaking the Wang. In my country, I'm watching a dot along with Kurt. I mean, you couldn't write it. It's legendary, people. It's legendary. Just keep it moving. What's the halftime tweet gonna say? What do I say, people? I say, boy, good movement, kept the ball on the floor. Not much else I can say. Would you rather Arsenal win 4 Champions Leagues in a row or Arsenal never winning? Would you rather Arsenal win 4 Champions Leagues in a row or never winning the Premier League again? I mean, are you saying you can win 4 Champions Leagues but then you never win the Prem again? I think I could live with that, I can't lie. 4 stars above the badge. We've won the Prem. I'll take 4 Champions Leagues still. I'll take it. Did we have any throw-ins? Not many headers. We've kept the ball on the pitch. I can't lie. Gunners now have 51% possession. Let me see the stats. We're at 51, people. We're at 51. We've dominated the ball. Absolutely dominated possession. What a performance. What a performance. Did Charles Watts say that that Vieira's having a stinker? I find it hard to believe he would say that. Yeah. Vieira is having an absolute howler so far. Jeez. 35 million, people. 35 million. Did we really need to spend 35 million on him? I don't know, people. Rick James is still going. Fair play to him. He's got 4,000 watching. You can hardly see the game, though. It's all over the place. Looks like he's using dial-up internet. Minute to half time. Samuel said, I found a stream. Share it, man. Share it. If it's better than the Rick James one, we'll keep it moving. It's got to be nearly half time now, surely. Of all my subscriptions, Curtis Shaw TV is the only one you need. Dot along's a legendary. One a season. If it's one a season, I'm good with it, So hopefully we'll be all right. It shouldn't happen again for the rest of the season. But it's a shambles that even happens once in this day and age, really. Cedric on the ball at right back. Vieira is a serious talent. I haven't seen enough of it yet. I'm going to be honest, gent. I'm not writing him off saying he's poor. He's not poor, but he hasn't done much since he's been here for the amount. If we paid 8 million for him, 10 million, 12 million, I'd be a lot more patient. It costs 35 million. Mr. Stella said, proud to be part of this dot along. Absolute legends, all of you people. The lst dot along was the Carabao Cup. Yeah, Wimbledon. And I think Eddie ripped that game up as well. He's amazing when we're not on TV. 35 isn't much nowadays, yeah, but for Arsenal, the reason I'm saying it, 35 isn't much. Man City got 35 million players that hardly kick a ball, but for Arsenal this summer, 35 million, we could have spent that better. You know, we needed another centre mid. Listen, we'll see. Time will tell. Let's give him some time, but at the moment, I can tell you something, right? Charles Watts is a very neutral. He's an Arsenal fan, obviously, but he doesn't often criticise Arsenal players via his social media. So he must be having a stinker. Corner to Arsenal. Can we get a goal just before half-time, people? Guillermo said, mate says Curtis is so reactive. That's a reactive thing to say. I agree. Wilf could be caught for 35 million, said Igor. Totally agree. And I would pay it. But I think we get him for less. Cannons, as Arm said, I'm telling you, Curtis Vieira will take Odegaard's position next year. He needs to get used to the Prem. They're going to put him on the fish diet like Martinelli. I hope so. Brother needs some strength, man. But he's talented. It's just whether he adjusts to the Prem. Totem King, thank you for the super chat. Has there ever been a footballer with a long beard? Good question. I'm sure we've had some. I'm sure we've had people with long beards before. You got me thinking now. I can't think, though. I'm sure there has. Ward-Prowse has equalised for Southampton. Half-time whistle goes, people. Half-time whistle goes. What a half of football that was. Arsenal 1. Brighton 1. Danny Welbeck with the goal. Marauding run from Reece Nelson through the middle. Puts it out to the left-hand side to Edward Nketiah, and he opens up his body. Thierry Henry angle. Bends it into the far corner. Lovely finish. Thierry Henry-esque. And Danny Welbeck equalised. I haven't seen that one, but apparently Hine, the goalkeeper, on his debut, took him out. And it had to be Danny Welbeck. But the half-time whistle goes. This even the dots are going crazy. It just said half-time. Now he's saying Lamptey's in possession. Relax yourself. Players are walking off the pitch, man. Half-time, right? Let me go full screen. Here we go. We're back, people. We're back. What a half. Sensational scenes, people. I tell you one thing now that I'm going to say. I need to find out, actually. I hope this game does not go to extra time. That's one thing I'm saying right now. Please. I don't want nothing to do with extra time, right? I don't want to watch half an hour more of this. To be fair, I'm enjoying what we're saying. What do I put as a halftime tweet? I actually not sure what to say. Best I've seen Eddie and Sambi play all season. If I say that, though, you know them kind of jokes on Twitter, they don't work. People are way too emotional for them. Best I've seen Eddie play all season. To be fair, though, haven't seen any of the game. You know, I'm going to throw the joke out there. I need to. Best I've seen Eddie. Oh, I haven't even updated the scores all over the place. Best I've seen Eddie play all season. To be fair, though, I haven't seen any of the first half. Not sure how Twitter will take that joke, but I'm gonna let it go. Maybe I go for Sambi instead. Do we go Sambi or Eddie? No, I go Eddie. Best I've seen Eddie play all season. To be fair, though, I haven't seen any of the game today. If you don't find that funny on Twitter, come on, surely. Someone will go crazy. You've got an agenda! Oh, straight to penalties. Yes! We'll see the dots take the penalties, people. I can't wait for it. Tell everyone the dots have spoken. Unbelievable first half. Unbelievable. Just watch the best dot along. Come on, people. Unbelievable. We're competing with everyone. 3,000 people in the chat for a dot along. Who can do this? This is what I want to know. It's like a rapper walking into the studio with no lyrics. Straight off the top. Not everyone can do that. No bars. We just say what's in our mind, people. Stop the time. Yeah, I'm all over the place. The time's running, the score. Let's have a chat. Forget Nelson with the assist. Big up yourself. Big up Sean Clinton. What's everyone saying? Paul said, I'm telling you now, Curtis, if we win our next 4 Premier League games, we'll go all the way. Clubs will cheer for us against City. That is something you're right. I think other teams want us to beat Man City. Liverpool, them teams, they can't stand Man City because they think heritage, prestige, you know, they've gone the hard way to the top. And, you know, we're a prestigious club as well. So I think your Liverpools, your teams like that, I think they would rather that we won the Premier League than Manchester City. I'm going to be honest. But listen, we're a long way off. I keep saying it. We're a long way off. It takes a squad to win a title, and I still don't believe our squad is good enough to win a title. Our team has got a chance, but our squad maybe not. Latte, big up yourself, my bro. C-Unit, we're here. Let's go, people. Let's go. Smash the likes for the dot along, surely. Just for effort, we need 2.5K likes. Light work, people. We're like, realistically, we're you know, we're working here, people. We're making this work somehow. Vieira was awful. I mean, let me just show you what. Listen, I don't want to spread this kind of thing because I want people to think positively of these players. But I'm telling you now, I've met Charles Watts a couple of times. He is a very kind of publicly, he sits on the fence a lot, right? He works with Arsenal. He goes in the press conferences. I'm telling you now, he does not often publicly criticize players like that. He's saying Vieira's having an absolute howler. Now, I haven't watched the game, but that's disappointing to read because this is a £35 million player. Now, yeah, people saying £35 million is not that much, and I get it, but you look at the transfer window in the summer, and you're saying to yourself, Jesus been brilliant. Needs to score a few more goals, 100%. He's been brilliant. Zinchenko's been brilliant. He's been injury prone. He's back now, though. Turner, back up. Marquinhos, talk of him being loaned out. Vieira not really done anything. So you're looking at 3 of them signings saying 3 of the 5 have made no real significant impact on this team or squad this season. So far. I'm not saying they can't in the future, but so far. And that's disappointing. And this is what I'm saying. It's disappointing that money can sort of dictate expectation at times. But with Marquinhos, you're saying, well, this guy cost a couple of million from Brazil. He's going to take time to adjust. With Vieira, you're like, 35 million, big signing. I'm expecting something from this guy. So, I mean, somebody said earlier he'll replace Odegaard. I think it'll take him a long time to do that. And it's not that Odegaard can't be replaced. It's that I don't know if Vieira is going to be the man to replace him. So we'll have to see. We will have to see, people. But like I said, amazing support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, most of the watch-alongs are not like this, I promise you. For anybody just watching, we're usually a little better than this. But we're making it work, people. This is all we got right now. As I said, this is beans on toast, right? This is a stream on toast. You know when you came home back in the day and you was like, yo, I hope mum's done, you know, some jerk chicken and rice or spaghetti bolognese with the Parmesan cheese or, you know, the salmon and rice and, you know, all of them proper. And you come home and it's like, yo, beans on toast. And you're like, damn, that's what student life here. Noodles and sauce. You know, beans on toast. This is a stream on toast today, people. I'm telling you, stream on toast. Pot noodle stream, people. We've all been there. Boil the kettle, throw the sauce in, and just make it work. Your belly will be full, but it ain't a 5-star meal, that is for sure. Maddison all day to replace Odegaard. I like Maddison. I'd take him. Do we have to replace Odegaard? Not necessarily. Just maybe someone to bring competition. This watch-along is better than 99% of other channels. Big up Big C, locked in from Dubai. Big up yourself, Saeed M. Hope you are well. Sardine settings, man. You got to do what you got to do, people. We've all been there. The electric's on emergency, people. And you ain't got no dough and the shop's closed. Yeah, you got to ride it out till the morning, get the beans on toast, drink the tap water and get to bed. You know, times have changed now, I can't lie, but back in the day, that tap water was tasting like Fanta orange to me, bro. We keep it moving with the dot along, man. Get whatever's in the freezer. We've been there before, man. Get whatever's in the freezer. Fish fingers. This is that frozen pizza stream instead of, when you rank, yo, mum, what are we having for dinner? Pizza. Yes! Come on! Domino's tonight. Yes! Stuffed crust. We're going for it. And you came in and you was like, yo, where's the delivery, man? Where's the box? And it was that little pizza, just cheese, no flavor on it. And it was from the co-op. And it was small. And you were like, damn, I thought we was having Domino's, fam. I'm eating the co-op small thing. Nah, man, it ain't the same. But I'm telling you, you made it work, people. You had to make it work. People saying I missed the super chat. Bumblebee, is it? Apologies. But Billy, bro, I called a man. Nah, Billy, apologies. I called a man Bumblebee. It's been a long night, Billy. It's been a long night. Billy Brumble. What's that film? Jimmy Grimble? Something? Forgive me. I called him Bumblebee, but you know what I meant, Billy. And Ketia's with the Henri finish. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you are well. Ammo, those little pizzas, man, it just weren't the same, but we had to work with it. Sugar and water, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is lemonade. Some sugar in the water. It was mad. Government pizza, man, I'm telling you. Straight from the council houses, man. That's why we love Curtis. Big up yourself, Oz. I don't want to read the name, but, frozen pizza from Tesco. Listening to a man commentate on something he can't see, love it. Imagination. What do they see? What do they say? Imagination is the key to... I've heard that before, but I can't remember the end of it. When you ask your mum for McDonald's, but she said there's rice at home. Sad, innit? Like, sad, man. Come on, just get me them. I need the McChicken sandwich, fam. It's all mad. Arsenal app game coverage is so bad. Hardly talked about the actual play-by-play. Tesco Blue Stripe. That saver menu thing. Powdered milk. Squash and sparkling water. Think it's Fanta. Curtis, in my humble opinion, mum's food better than any Domino. Yeah, man, because that's all you knew. So that was the best. You look back now, you say, raw, man was eating this and corned beef and rice and all that. But at the time, that was dream. That was the best food you could get, These kids nowadays, man, they don't know. They don't know about them struggles, you know what I mean? Drinking the tap water and all that. That's different. They only bathe in that water. We was drinking that water. It's different, It's different times, people. Brother Curtly, you got to call Eddie. Big up Eddie, man. I told you, Eddie, somebody said it earlier. When Eddie's not on camera, he's an unbelievable player, man. Behind closed doors. And remember that preseason friendly where the cameraman was wiping the screen? He was unbelievable in that game, but nobody saw it. Big up Eddie, though, man. The man said you got to refund the super chat. Billy, I called a man Bumblebee. His name was Billy Brumble. So my apologies, man. But you know what I mean? Imagination is the root of creativity. I like that. That's probably what I was thinking. But you know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. Imagine it and then it can happen. My dad used to freeze bread. Real talk. Yo, bread was in the freezer. That emergency bread, you had to defrost it. They don't know about the struggle, man. They never seen bread in the freezer, man. They got it easy. I'm glad they've got it easy, but, I think that struggle creates a certain resilience when you get older, and it makes you a little more appreciative of everything because you've been there on them mad, you know what I mean? Them mad kind of dinners and them things there. Mum, the mums had to make it work. Frozen sandwich. Beresford said, with great respect to mum, I make better gelato. Hey, Beresford, man, jeez. Coming in on smoke, brother. You can't come in like that. You can never say you can cook something better than mumsy. Even if you do, I still freeze bread. Yeah, listen, inflation is real, man. If you have to, then do it. Second half, no. Apparently the players... Are the players back on the pitch? I don't know what's going off here. No, they're not back on the pitch. They're still warming up. You could slice a tree with that cooked pizza. I'm telling you, it's real, people. Used to go to school with a frozen sandwich. Guna Share said, what channel is the game on? Dear, if only, yeah? Channel? We don't watch football, bro. This is England. There's no games on TV. It's crazy, isn't it? Imagine games were never televised. You couldn't watch them unless you went to them. And we had to survive like this. It would be crazy. How would we survive? I don't know how my halftime tweaks gone down on Twitter. Vegas Gunner, big up yourself, Curtis. Here's a super chat. Just because you get a 10 for creativity and the ad-libs. Man's like Travis Scott with the ad-libs, people. Straight up. It's lit. Big up yourself, Vegas Gunner. Alfred didn't even have a freezer growing up in Africa. Bro, it's mad. Yeah, people, yo, big up yourself, bro. Come a long way. We all moved. Get Swifty. Cheddy is only good against dots. Cheddy, you know, found his level. He's good on the dots. Are we underway yet? We got to nearly be underway. The Forest game's underway. And I'm sure we kicked off at the same time as them. I think we had a little bit more time added on because of the injuries. Brandon said, Big C, I still drink tap water no matter what. Big up yourself. I think I've got spoiled as I've got older, man. I refuse to drink tap water now. I can't lie. You know, everything's got to be bottled. And maybe I've got a bit spoiled as I got older, you know. You would like to think as you get older that the circumstances can improve and, you know, you don't have to do the things that you used to do. So, yeah, maybe I got a bit spoiled. Dotter Doolittle. Oh, man, Alexander. The creativity. It's like a prime Mesut Ozil. The dots are creative, that is for sure. Forest nearly scored. I would love Forest to knock Tottenham out, man. Bottled water costs so much. It does, man. Listen, you just have to buy a lot of it in large amounts. Cheaper then, innit? I think Rick James is done unless he's just saving his battery at half time. And we'll see. I drink river water. Nah, relax, bro. Relax. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, do you know what, people? Where we at with the... I know we was close to 55 racks. Where we at? We are... Oh, we're only 25 away from 55k, people. Come on, surely we can touch 55k tonight. Second half's underway. Oh my God, press the timer. Bang, we're here, people. Dot's got to go again. Dot Cotton set in second half, people. Quickly, though, 25 away from 55k. Let's caress that tonight. And make sure you like the video. Let's get the dots up. Man are saying river water and puddle water. It's all mad, people. Let's get the dots back. Where's the Dot Cottons, man? Right, the Dot Cottons are back, people. Big second half. Listen, as much as I'm saying, you know... Oh! Apparently Forest have scored. Apparently Forest have scored. Let's go. Who scored for them? They're winning 1-0. Beautiful scenes. Because let's be honest, if you're Antonio Conte, this is one of your opportunities of winning a trophy. Renan Lodi. Brazilian international left-back, former Atletico Madrid, has put Forest 1-0 up against Tottenham. Beautiful scenes, people. Beautiful scenes. If you're from Jamaica, then it's gully water. Big up yourself, bro. Cody Mystified. Hope you're well. Back in the day, I could only watch Serie A, Argentine, Scottish, Spanish, Bundesliga, no live EPL on TV until 2003. One of the Forest dots have scored. Big up. Somebody's birthday. Let me give a shout out. Matthew said, Curtis, it's my birthday today. I love your channel. Happy birthday to you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Under these challenging circumstances, I'm just seeing Lodi's goal. What a goal. Cuts inside Davinson Sanchez. Bends it in the far corner with his right foot. Beautiful goal. Beautiful. We need to win this now. No point going for all this and getting beat. Alfred said, Curtis, who would take us to the title in the team right now? Prime Van Persie or Prime Mesut Ozil? I think Van Persie. No disrespect. I love Gabby Jesus, you know, but RVP was... His finishing was wild. Because the reason I say Van Persie is because at the moment, Jesus is missing chances. So you can put prime Ozil there, that he's not taking his chances. So for me, I'm taking RVP. That's not me turning on my guy Gabby Jesus, of course. But yeah, I'm taking Van Pizzle, man. His finishing was ferocious. One of the best left foots I think I've ever seen at Arsenal. Man saying Conte's here will fall out if he loses this. Spurs are playing a decent team. Kane's playing, Basuma. They've got not a bad team out, man. Some fossil football. Don't worry, I'll troll him after the game. Brighton on the ball, Lewis Dunk. Come on, man. Come on, you dots. Come on, you dots. Dear. Prime RVP or Prime Sanchez? Oh, I hate that question. I hate it. Because they were both different. Listen, I'll be honest. Sanchez excited me more than Van Persie, but I loved Van Persie as well. I think Alexis was special. I'm going Alexis. I've said many times I think Alexis is the best player we've had at the Emirates. So I'm going to stick with him. But RVP, you could say possibly the best striker that we've had at the Emirates. I feel the things he did were unbelievable. And even though I loved Aubameyang and Adebayor was good as well for a short time, I feel like Van Persie had more to his game than those two. And that's why, his link-up play, his touch, the free kicks, the corners, the penalties, he was unbelievable for us. Haaland or Mbappe? I'm an Mbappe fan, but I don't like his attitude. I think it's gone to his head, man. This £1 million a week, his attitude stinks. Patrick saying, is it 2-0 to Forest? I think it's still 1-0. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Apparently Forest have missed a sitter to make it 2-0, people are saying. At the moment, yeah, that's the only one. Man City, Chelsea is 0-0 at half-time. Both playing weaker squads. Corner to Arsenal. Somehow Cedric's ended up on the ball. Maybe it was headed away. And it goes out for a Brighton cold kick. Disappointing there. What happened, people? Is Rick James back, by the way? Is he back? Where's Rick James at, man? I'm Rick James. Yeah, he's live, people. He's walking back to his seat. Rick James is back. He's only got 319 viewers, so on Twitter, by the way, for anybody that wants to watch it. But please don't leave the dot along. And someone's hit the post. Was it Forrest hit the post or did Arsenal hit the post? Eduardo or Eddie? Oh, Eddie at the post. From that corner, apparently. Eduardo obviously was better than Eddie. Eduardo, outside of that injury, could have been one of the best finishers that I've seen at Arsenal. He was incredible in front of goal. The injury mashed him up, man. Eddie hit the post, man. We need Saliba to get off this pitch with no yellow card. Sakin said RVP all day, just a cutting edge. This team with RVP would... Listen, you put Van Persie in this team, he's definitely got double figures. Definitely. Already, by the way. 3K for a dot along. Go and listen. Next level goated community, honestly. Just seeing the Forest chance. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, Sam Surridge. 12 yards out, left foot against Fraser Forster. Hits it straight at him. Disappointing that. Listen, can we get... Listen, we said 2K likes. We're going for 2.5K now. Standard procedure, just for the effort. And let's hit free. Listen, we're 11 subscribers away from 55K. Let's hit that in the next 5 minutes, surely. There's definitely 11 of you that haven't pressed that red button. Subscribe to the channel, people. It's free. We're here every day. It's vibes. It's special guests. It's entertainment. It's information. What more do you need? 11 of you. Just caress that red button, subscribe. Hit the like button, 2.5K. And let's win this game tonight, people. Because I want to be in the draw for the next round. And I'm hoping Tottenham get knocked out. Here's Nketiah on the ball. We make it work, people. We will make it work. I would love to know how Marquinhos is playing on that right-hand side because I'm just intrigued to watch him. Like I said, people, Rick James, and I'm not joking, by the way, he's showing the game live on Twitter. But it's not very good camera quality. 3,000 of you and 43 of you on Twitch as well. Big up the Twitch gang. Can't forget the Twitch gang, of course. During the World Cup, I am going to do some content on Twitch as well as YouTube. We're going to get busy during the World Cup. That is for sure. And creative as well. We're going to do some different content to keep transfer videos and all of that good stuff. People with it 55k, thank you very much to each and every one of you. Really appreciate it. And just as we hit 55k, it's going down apparently, people, at the City Ground. Jesse Lingard, 99. Jesse Lingard has made it 2-0 to Nottingham Forest against Nando's FC. The chicken is in the mud. It's been burnt. You ordered spicy and they gave you lemon and herb. It's just not cutting it tonight, people. Jesse Lingard, 99. Nottingham Forest, hometown club. Spurs on their way out. Now, I better not troll too much online because we're not winning at the moment either. But Spurs in the mud, people. I'm waiting to see Jesse Lingard's celebration. Lingard, goal and an assist. I don't think Lingard had a goal or an assist before this game tonight. He knew. Let me save it for Nando's FC, people. Absolutely brilliant. The stream I'm watching's a little bit behind, so I'll let you know how the goal was. Spuds will be spuds, people. Conte must be absolutely fuming. His toupee must be all over the place. 55k. By the way, people, thank you very much. I never take for granted these numbers. I remember doing videos. Hardly anyone watching. In the car. No count, basic camera. So I thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Just seeing this Lingard goal. Surridge, great header. Lingard with the goal. First goal for the club. Come on, where's the dance, man? Hey, 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 hey. Lingard, big up. Little dance at the end as well. Big up yourself. Big up the community with a 55k each and every time. Onwards and upwards. Respect to each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Let's keep it moving. Jesse Lingard puts Nottingham Forest 2-0 up against Tottenham. End the stream, Dave, for expressions. Get out of there, man. Save yourself. Can we win this game? Just seeing that goal now again. Header by Surridge. And a good header by Lingard. Jay Lings, come on, Arsenal, man. Win this game now. 56k by 2020. Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely. Congrats, bro, from the conductor. Big up Elliot. Elliot drives the Arteta train, by the way. He's been telling me to, board the Arteta positivity train for about 18 months. Who's your favourites in the World Cup after England? England are far from favourites, bro. I think I'm going for Brazil. I looked at their squad yesterday. It's outrageous. If that manager can't get them close to winning it, I don't know what he's doing. This squad is outrageous. Alisson and Ederson in goal. That's just a starting point. Like, this squad's mad. Probably their fullbacks aren't great, but everything else is crazy. Stewards are looking for Rick James. They might come for him. He's still live, by the way. He's still live. He's got 2,200 viewers. Yeah, the fullbacks, man. I think Alexandro plays left back. I think Danilo plays right back. That's definitely their weakness. South London's finally said Argentina. I think Argentina are on the longest unbeaten run or something in the world right now. It's like 31 games. And Messi, it'd be great for Messi to go and win it. Kane's been subbed off. That's surrender. That's them done, mate. He said the game's done. Get Kane off. They've lost. I think that's them done. Listen, you can never count out the French. They're world champions. When I've seen France recently, don't seem to be a lot of cohesion there for some reason. Oh, you meant who am I rooting for? Yeah, listen, obviously I'd love England to win it. It's interesting, isn't it? France could win it. Brazil, Argentina. We've seen Portugal win the Euros before. Was Firmino robbed? I think so. Listen, and I wanted Gabby Jesus in that squad. Richarlison. I know Richarlison's got a very good goal record for Brazil, which I think is why he's getting picked. But listen, and anybody who watches this channel, I think Firmino is an absolutely fantastic footballer. That role he plays, he's one of the best in the world at it. So for him to not make the squad, I mean, I don't know. They've took about 8 wingers and less strikers. So, oh, Brighton have scored. The dot-along's in tatters, people. The dot-along is absolutely in the mud. Brighton have scored. Oh, my days. Who is it? Who scored the goal? Mitoma. Who was it who kept telling me the other day in the stream, people, that this Mitoma is a baller? We're done. This is why I didn't tweet when Tottenham were 2-0 down. Shambolic, mate. Shambolic. I said it at the start of the game, right? Does Mikel actually want to win this game? Like, in all seriousness, it's all right resting people, but you're probably going to lose the game because our squad depth is shambolic, and the sooner he realises that, the better. These men aren't good enough. I don't even need to watch the game. I can tell you that Sambi Lokonga's not playing well. I don't even need to look at the game to know that. And then what you're going to do at the end, you're going to make 3-4 changes, bring on not Saka, you're going to bring on Martinelli, bring on Jesus, bring on all the man them to try and rescue you. It's the problem. If we get to the point we have to rely on this squad, we're absolutely screwed, people. Simple as that. Rick James streams all over the place. It's Arsenal therapy, 2 p.m. The dots are stressing me out. Oh, I'm fuming. I'm not happy, you know, people. I'm not happy. VAR is ruling it out, apparently. Please. No, it's not. Counts. North London. It's a bad night in North London. Psychologically, man. This is what I'm saying. Brighton have made 8 changes. We've made hella changes and we can't beat them. So you telling me a Brighton squad player is better than ours? Is that where we're at right now? Is this squad better than ours? Lamptey, Caicedo, Dunk, March, them guys usually start. But they've brought in Welbeck, Sarmiento, Enciso, Gilmore, Colwill, Veltman, Lamptey, Steels. These squad donnies for Arsenal are not good enough. And this is what I'm saying. All the title talk and that, I love it. It excites me. You can't win a title with a starting 11. There's going to be a time where Partey might not be fit. Jesus ain't fit. The suspensions. These Donnies coming in are not good enough. Charles Watts tweeting that Fabio Vieira's having a stinker. I'd have Welbeck over Eddie. I mean, Eddie scored tonight. Fair play to him. Forget the League Cup. Let's win. Listen, if we lose this game, I'll be shameless tomorrow. I'll say, didn't want to win it anyway. Need to focus on top 4 and the Europa League, yeah? Because that's what you do as a fan. You protect your team, you'll be shameless. Didn't want to win it anyway. Rubbish cup, worst trophy out of the 4. But deep down, we'd all like another trip to Wembley. You know, Tottenham are 2-0 down at the moment. That's one Premier League team out. Everton got knocked out last night. Brentford got knocked out last night. We haven't won this competition for over 20 years. But I know it sounds very shameless. Maybe we're better off being out of it. And yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like Arsenal going out of competitions. Maybe we don't have the squad to manage this as well as Europe and the League and the FA Cup. Let me ask the question now, Pete. Are you bothered if we go out of this competition? That's what I want to know. Are you a bit old school and you think, listen, no, for me, win every competition? 1993, Kevin Campbell. Or are you thinking, listen, we just do not have the squad to cope with League Cup, FA Cup? Listen, for me, it's kind of like, if we'd have won, I would have said, listen, go for it if you can. Later competition, later rounds. I want us to try and win it, but I'm saying if we go out of it, I'm not. It won't be Arsenal therapy at 2 p.m. I want Arsenal to win trophies. I will be disappointed that we've lost a game at home to Brighton. The team lineup told me that Mikel Arteta's not taking it that seriously. Was it why always me who was saying, Mitoma, my guy, we need to buy him ASAP for squad depth? It would have been nice to have won this game and just bantered off Tottenham because they're going out. They're 2-0 down. They've taken Harry Kane off, so that tells you they're done. Saliba off, apparently. Come on, man. We need an equaliser. Prince said, I'm good. Let's get out because this squad are the ones who should be playing in this competition. If they can't maximise it, let them stay in their reserves. They brought Dunk in. They are shutting up shop. He started, actually. Captain, I think. Martinelli already dropping sauce. So Martinelli's on, people. Martinelli is on. Jed Spence finally gets a run out for Tottenham. Who came off for Arsenal? Gabriel Martinelli is on. Marquinhos is off. Fix the congestion in this competition would kill us in 2023. Swole said this cup ain't worth it. Saliba's off. I mean, that's a positive for me. I'm sorry, but him getting suspended is not the one. Expressions losing it and we losing and calm about it. Yeah, there's levels to this thing, man. This is like the Champions League for them. They need any trophy, anything they can get their hands on. The Waffler said, Curtis, I'm still watching the game on my microwave. I didn't see any goals. Didn't even know Marquinhos was playing, even from the dots, I'm telling you, man. Spence is better than Royale. I agree with that. I don't know why he's not getting a chance. 2 games extra in January, not needed. It's one of them. You know what it is with this trophy, right? I'll be totally honest. When we get to the latter rounds of the competition, I get a bit like, oh, I wish we were still in this, man. These lot are at Wembley. But I'm going to be honest. I don't think our squad can cope with 4 different competitions. I'm going to be honest. Maybe you get Smith Rowe back and you sign 2 players in January. I'll be having a different conversation. I hate losing to anybody, especially in a home game. I agree with you, Rasta, man. It's not good for confidence getting beat by Brighton, and Brighton have made 8 changes. They shouldn't be coming it. I genuinely think I'm going to be I think our squad depth is absolutely horrendous. I really do. I think our squad depth is terrible. I think we've had years where we've had a worse team than our starting team, but our squad was still better than this. This team that we're bringing in for Europa League and Carabao Cup is horrible. Absolutely horrible. And that's my worry with the Europa League. If you start running into better teams and you've got Lokonga and El Neni in midfield and you've got Holding at the back and you've got Vieira not doing anything, Charles Watt saying he's having a stinker, Marquinhos got dragged off, apparently quiet, Eddie got a goal tonight, Hein, but Eddie hasn't been good this season. I'm not sure these guys can manage it for us, We're so short in terms of quality in reserve. Manchester City beating Chelsea, apparently. Mahrez with the goal. Again, that's the only thing if we did get through. Potentially Chelsea, Tottenham, last night Brentford, last night Everton. At the moment, even you've got West Ham drawing with Blackburn, Southampton drawing with Sheffield Wednesday, Liverpool drawing with Derby. So it would be an easier competition with some of these teams getting knocked out, Big up Omar, C-Unit Business, 3,200 on YouTube, amazing. 56 on Twitch. Big up yourself, man. Big up your damn selves. No fake scores, people. It's not 2-2. Still 2-1. Listen, the good thing is if we equalise, it goes to penalties. It doesn't go to extra time. Then it's a flip of the coin, innit? Can Hein make himself a hero? Mahrez scored a free kick, apparently. Really good free kick. Riyad Mahrez, baller. Top player. Another player that we should have probably signed, to be honest. Kamani said, Curtis, imagine losing a two-legged semi and dropping points in the Premier League after. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we don't have the squad depth to deal with this competition. Maybe it's just better for us, if we're being honest. If you're going to go out now. You know, if you're going to go out now. Don't get to the semis and play... you know, play a really difficult semi-final that drains us. I'd rather just get out of it now. If we're going to go out of it now and save the squad depth, you know. CW1983, legendary stream, Curtis. Glad to join you for the second dot along. Big up to all in the great community. This is the second dot along of the channel. The first one was Wimbledon in the Carabao Cup, actually. This is the second one. They're probably doing me a favour because we're losing. So why would I want to watch this anyway? But even the dots haven't moved the ball well enough, I got to be honest. Big up my bro Saeed in the chat. Here he come. We knew he'd turn up at some stage, didn't we? You know? Oh, look at Arsenal losing. I'll start trolling. You better relax yourself, yeah? I left you alone after Villa, but don't think I didn't pop in your chat while you was going crazy. I seen it, bro, but big up yourself each and every time. He said, imagine losing and not being able to watch it. Never my team. All right, say nothing. Say nothing, bro. All right, cool. Next time you lose, I'm in them comments heavy, bro. Let me tell you. Big up yourself, broski. Big up yourself. Bring back ESR. Man said, it's a hard life for us. Bro, I've actually got the score wrong. I've actually got us listed as 2-1. We're actually losing 2. Man said it's a hard life for us. That's legendary. That is legendary. If that ends up on Twitter, I owe you 5%, Fugger Main. That's outrageous. It's a hard life for us. It's a hard life for us. Set us free then. Da, da, da. It's a hard life. That's legendary. Fugger Main. I love that. Curtis Shaw, best pundit by far. Big up yourself, John Guna. And I agree with you, man. That penalty to Forest is going from bad to worse for Tottenham. Listen, no matter how bad we are, just take some comfort in the fact that we are better than Nando's. We're better than Nando's, people. Penalty to Forest. Beating Forest ain't for everyone, eh? 6-0 against Man City? 5 against Arsenal? Forest could be 3-0 up. I hope Forest fans are singing Tottenham get battered everywhere they go, by the way. They have to. Unbelievable result that is for Forest, by the way, if it is a penalty. Man City 2-0. 2-0 to City. Chelsea taking another beat down. 2-0 down. Is it actually a penalty to Forest? I can't see it. Who scored the second goal for... Who scored the second for Man City, people? Jesus and Zinni coming on. It's a rescue act now, isn't it? You got to do something. Can't just sit still. Alvarez with the goal for Manchester. I rate that Alvarez, you know. I think he's a good player. Yeah, just seen the foul by the Tottenham guy. What's happened? I thought that was... Is it a VAR check? Brighton have scored. It's over. End the dots, Dave. The dots have crumbled. Game, set, and match. Beaten. Mitoma again, I think. We're done. It's done, man. The dots have crumbled. Put out a weak team and got what we deserved. Mikel, you need to learn. You can't play these guys, bruv. You can't. They're not good enough. You can't make 9 changes and think we can roll these teams over. They're poor. I can't even enjoy the fact that Tottenham are all over the place. Because we're all over the place. Poor, man. Mitoma. Oh, no, it's not. It's Lamptey. It's Lamptey, a player we tried to sign over and over again. Game, set, and match. We're done, people. Wow. Game over. Squad depth is horrendous. Listen, they might be doing us a favour. Dear me. No way we have the squad to compete in 4 competitions. No chance. Absolutely no chance. But still disappointing, man. The dots are all over the place, man. Dot therapy tomorrow, people. The quadruple is definitely off. That is for sure. Apparently, Hines having a stinker. Forrest have had a red card. I don't quite know how to deal with this defeat. Jesus coming on. What's the point? What is the point in that? Game over. If he gets a yellow, he's suspended for Wolves. Then we're going, nah, man, just go to the World Cup top of the league. Don't bring Jesus on, man. Leave him off. It's a hard dot life, people. Big up Fugger, man. I got to run with that. It's a hard dot life for us. Forest down to 10 men. Member stream next week, 100%, Dre. Just to talk about the season and stuff like that. Have we ever won a dot along? Yeah, we beat Wimbledon last time. I'm disappointed. I'm trying not to be too disappointed. But I'm disappointed. It's a... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the players needed to be rested. Matt Leo said, Arteta out. Shameless. Ah, dear me. Football is a humbler, for real. Football is a humbler. It's still 2-0 to Forest, by the way. But they're down to 10 men. Man City beating Chelsea 2-0. Bad week for them continues. It don't feel right getting beat to them 3-1. The cavalry's on, but it might be too late. Martinelli came on for Marquinhos. Gabriel came on for Saliba. Zinchenko's on for Tierney. And Jesus is on for Fabio Vieira. Where are the dots, man? What's going on? The dots are disappearing. I think we're making substitutions, so the dots have stopped. Come on, dots. Where you at, man? Even the dots have disappeared. Are we back? Nah, man. Let me refresh. Oh, they were back just then as well. Right, here we go. Goal kick. 16 minutes to go, people. Who is to blame for signing Bambi and Eddie's contract? Got to be Mikel. I'm sorry. I'm not blaming him for everything. Those decisions were his. You know, he loves Eddie, man. Eddie scored tonight. Fair play to him. I still don't think he's good enough. And Sambi, I haven't even watched the game tonight, but I can tell you he hasn't played well. The dots went home, man. Just hold on. We're going home. Going home. It's hard to do these things alone. They had enough, man. Drake settings. Come on, you dots. Come on, you dots. We've stunk out the page today, I'm telling you. These dots are stinking out the place. Probably done us a favour not watching this game because I don't want to watch this. Reece Nelson's assist to Eddie was amazing. It was a good run, good pass, driving run. Never rated this cup. Yeah, I'll be shamelessly saying that tomorrow at 2 p.m. I didn't want nothing to do with this competition anyway. It is what it is. Somebody's down injured. Still don't feel good. I can't lie. Still bothers me losing this game. Latte, big up yourself, bro. It's a blessing to be out now. No squad depth. Focus on the league, Europa, and FA Cup. That's the way we've got to look at it. I got to be honest. I don't think we've got the squad to be in 4 competitions. I know it sounds like a bit of a loser mentality after you lose the game. Because if we'd have won this game, I'd be saying we can win it. It'll be good for confidence. We don't have the squad. This rotated team is horrible. It's been horrible in Europa League. And Brighton made 8 changes and they've come and rolled us. We made 9 changes. So what does that tell you? What, is their squad depth better than ours? Crazy. Free Max B said, my missus said, who the F is that singing? Yeah, you let her know, people. C-Unit business. We sing whenever necessary. But yeah, I won't be winning X Factor anytime soon. That is for sure. Get Welbeck back. Give them Eddie. Straight swap. We'll take Welbs. Need to buy a new park bench. We may have to let the FA Cup go too. I mean, the FA Cup means a lot more to us. Got to sign players or we got no chance. The only thing I think we can really go for is top 4 unless we strengthen. I think Europa League, the later rounds, we're going to have to get a stronger team out. January can't come quick enough. Says South London's January couldn't come fast. The thing is, bro, are they going to spend? I was saying this last year, yo, African Cup of Nations, the Aubameyang fallout with Arteta. I said, yo, can't wait for January. We'll sort all this mess out. We got to January and didn't do anything. We sold players. We didn't buy no one. So I'm with you. January can't come fast enough, but don't be surprised if these men don't sign anyone. Would not surprise me if they didn't sign anyone. Vegas Gunner said we got a lot of money. We've got a lot of money invested in Vieira, Lokonga, Tavares, and Eddie, but supposedly Edu is a wanted man. Big up for the super chat, Vegas Gunner. These are, listen, for all of the praise that Edu gets, for Jesus, Zinchenko, all of these ones, you know, Thomas Partey, you got to look at Sambi Lokonga. At the moment, not good enough for Arsenal. Not even as a rotation player, not good enough. He wouldn't get in Brighton's team. Eddie and Ketty, 100 bags. Not for me. Need another striker. You look at Fabio Vieira, 35 mil. May become a really good player for us, but right now isn't good enough. Not producing enough. I don't think it's... With Fabio Vieira, I don't think it's about a lack of talent. I think he's got talent. I'm not sure if he's going to work in this league. He's going to need to get stronger and adjust. At the moment, not giving us enough. And then, you know, Nuno Tavares was a flop. Who signed Alex Renarson? One of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen. 200 grand a week for Willian. There have been lots of ones that have gone against the grain as well, you know. So for all the praise, and yeah, like somebody, Maximo just said, 6 million for Martinelli. That's arguably one of his best signings when you think how much he's worth. Rick James is still streaming. Fair play to him. He's got 1,600 watching. Pepe as well. Pepe was Rouse and Ellie, I think. So we let him off. Sharon said, enjoying the stream, Curtis. The results so far, not so much. I mean, listen, they've probably done us a favour by not showing this game because it's been an absolute stinker without even watching it. They've probably done us a favour. I'm sure they'll bring out a short highlights clip later on. Compared to Vieira, Ozil was a hard worker. Well, people think he don't work hard enough. Sambi off, Xhaka on. Come on, they've got to show something. 5 substitutions available. I think we've now made all 5. You can't just roll over 3-1 at home. I know it's not the biggest or most important of games. I expect something. I expect a little fight from the team. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. It's poor. It's really poor. People in the chat saying Mo is streaming the game now. Let's have a look, Mo. Where you at? I can't see it. On his page, I can't see it unless he's showing it on a different platform. I'm still with Rick James, man. He's still going with a fuzzy screen. 3-1 at home, 10 minutes to go, people. I'd still take Patrick Vieira over Arteta. Oh, don't. Let's not have that convo now. You'll have people coming for me, man. Angel Bellotti, glad I couldn't find a stream to watch the game. Worst Arsenal second team ever. I'm going to be honest. I'm putting this out there. Wenger hit the Europa League. And I remember that year, we was playing Theo Walcott, Giroud, Wilshere. Them man there were playing. Even the year Emery, we was playing... Was Wilshere with Emery the first year? I feel like he was. We definitely had better teams out than this. No squad depth. I'll keep saying it. Squad depth FC, it's missing. Why is Arteta throwing on his starting 11 when we are done and dusted? That's why I'm back on my couch. Did I get off the train tonight, people? Did I step off? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'm still on, but I'm not happy. Maybe I'm trying to get off on the next station. Why do you care about this Mickey Mouse Cup? I want Arsenal to win every trophy they can possibly win. And this is actually one of the easiest trophies to win because a lot of teams kind of let this game go. And I think they let this go. Poets Justice, man. Jeez, we'll pray for you, man. I hope you get well soon, bro. Privileged to be an Arsenal fan for 39 years. Listen, keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. Miracles happen, man. Big up Poet Justice, man. You're in our prayers, man. Fellow Gooner, man. You're part of the community. Sakin said they better sort the squad out with quality depth in January or they'll be inviting avoidable discontent from the fans if the season falls apart. Listen, what's crazy about Arsenal, right? We're in a situation where we're having conversations about winning the league, right? And listen, we're in the race. And as I keep saying, until we're not in the race, we're in the race. And I don't want to come across as, being negative here. But I'm being honest. On one hand, come May, we could be in a title race with Man City. If Smith Rowe comes back, we sign a couple of big players in January, we could be going right till May, chasing Man City or Man City chasing us. On the flip side, if they get to January and don't do nothing, and we lose Jesus or we lose Thomas Partey, it's not impossible for us to be scrambling for fourth by the end of the season. I don't believe we've really had the wobble of the season yet. Most seasons, most teams have a little spell where things go a little bit wrong. Couple injuries, suspensions, loss of form. We haven't had that yet. So these men need to be careful. Don't think that because we've had a good start that January don't need to happen. January needs to happen. And when I say happen, signings, quality players need to come through the door. Ready-made players. We don't need projects in January. I don't need another project. Sambi Lokonga was a project. That project ain't working. Go and get ready-made players. Brian Y, I'd like to thank BT Sky and ESPN for saving my eyes from this car wreck. C-Unit rocks. You know what? I think they've done us a favour, Brian. I was disappointed at the start, but would I want to watch this? No, I would not. But thank you for your super chat. Big up South London's finest. C-Unit, I've got you, Poet. Come on, man. We're all together in this, man. We'll fight for you as well, man. Big up yourself. Stay strong, man. Get them natural remedies, man. The earth, the universe provides, man. There's things that can fight these things, man. Keep going, bro. One less competition to focus on. See on a positive note. I'm trying to gather the mood, people. In the comments, how are you feeling about this loss? Honestly, right? Neil said today isn't a loss, it's a forfeit. Is it like, you're 2-0 down early on FIFA and you just quit? You say, nah, man, I ain't carrying on with this. Are you disappointed with this? Are you feeling like, yo, this is a trophy we could have possibly won and I want to try and... Or are you looking at it going, we don't have the squad and I'm not that disappointed that we're out because focusing on 3 competitions is a lot easier than focusing on 4. Was it a mistake to play Hein in goal? I know I'm nitpicking here at things, but should Turner have played in goal? He gave away a penalty on his debut. Turner doesn't get that much football. Should he have played? Latte said, no, I'm good. Listen, let me tell you something. Latte, he comes on a lot of the member streams, right? He's a legend. And if he's calm about us going out, then I feel quite calm as well. We gave up. You know what? Let's get a poll out. Let's do one poll. It wouldn't be a stream without me throwing one poll out. Are you... All right, I'm going to ask, what's your thoughts on us going out of the Carabao Cup, right? Thoughts on Carabao Cup exit. I'll put disappointed. Could have won this. Could have won it all. Or happy. Squad can't cope. with 4 comps. There you go. There you go. It's up, people. Let me know. We'll get a poll up and we'll see what he say. Apparently, X is having an absolute meltdown. I'll be straight in his comments. To be fair, we'll probably end it before we get any. One thing that's disappointed me, though, here is that we haven't got a goal back. I feel like they've rolled us. That's what's kind of annoying me a little bit. They've come here with Welbeck up front and rolled us over 3-1, and we've actually brought the cavalry on at the end of the game. That kind of annoys me a little bit. Wolves are beating Leeds 1-0. Traore, 85th minute. That's going to give them a little confidence boost for our game. West Ham 2, Blackburn 2. Burton Diaz, former Forest player, has equalised in the 88th minute. These games will be going to penalties, no extra time, people. So, yeah, man, I'm for me, how I kind of feel about this, I got to be honest. I'm disappointed because I don't like to see Arsenal lose, especially not at home. And it is a competition that, look, if we'd have got to the final, I'd have probably gone to Wembley and I would have loved every minute of it. So I am disappointed with the loss. The two positives that I'll cling to. Number one, this has to be a big wake-up call for Mikel Arteta, Edu, Josh Kroenke, Vinay. This squad ain't good enough. Just because we got through the Europa League, don't think for 1 second that you can rely on these squad players, because you can't. You can't. Maybe you get away with one of them in the first team, but putting multiple of them in the same team, this team is bang average. I said the other day, our second team would get relegated in the Premier League, and I believe it would. Forest the bottom of the Prem right now. They're beating Tottenham 2-0. They beat Liverpool. This team that we've got out wouldn't beat Liverpool, the team that started this game. It has to be a wake-up call. So I need to see signings. If these men don't sign players in January, I'm sorry. I'm done with the Kroenkes. I've been done with the Kroenkes for a long time, but I calmed down because they've backed the manager and we're moving in the right direction and people can change. But these men have to sign players. I seen Pep yesterday in the press conference saying Man City don't want to sign anyone in January. They're not even looking. So while they don't do anything, maybe they don't need to do anything as well because they're that good. We need to get moving. FPL Hero said, Brighton fan here. Thanks for a great stream. Even if you're for the opposition, has been a great watch. Yeah, man. We've tried what we can do. Listen, let me give Brighton a bit of credit while you're here. I think Brighton are a very good team. I think they play great football. They seem to be recovering from the fact that Graham Potter's gone. I thought the manager you brought in was struggling. He seems to have started to click. This is a great result for them. They're not in Europe. A team like Brighton should be looking to get to the semi-final or the final here. I think the semi-final's over 2 legs. Obviously, the final's at Wembley. So, fair play to them. I'm not even going to hate on them. They've come here. They've made 8 changes. They've rolled us at the Emirates. Says more about us as well. So, fair play to them. I'm not even going to hate on you. Good luck with your season. Ask Zaha if he wants a Prem title. You see why a lot of times when I do streams, people go, I don't know if I'd take Zaha. He's 29. I don't know if I'd take Tielemans. He's a bit slow. I don't know if I'd take... They're better than the squad players. Even if they're not... You might have arguments. Would Zaha play above Martinelli? Would Tielemans play above Xhaka? Yeah, them debates, cool. But these men would have a significant impact on our squad. We have very little quality in backup. We need Smith Rowe back. We need a couple of signings at least. We've got to buy in January, and beggars can't be choosers. And that bench is a begging bowl, people. Yeah, you got to take what you can get. Pep don't rate the competition, man. He's like Arsenal. Who? Pep's like, I ain't signing no one. Second place saying he ain't signing no one. He's like, yo, that bench, they can't hold up with that bench. They're beating Chelsea 2-0 tonight with their reserve team. Although Chelsea have rotated. Man City have got Ortega in goal. Lewis at right back, some young player. Gomez left back. Diaz and Laporte. I mean, that's not bad. Cole Palmer, Rodri and Gundogan. Mahrez, Grealish and Alvarez. Their squad depth is absolutely outrageous. It really is. Liverpool drawing 0-0 with Derby County, people. With 9 minutes to go. You could have a situation tonight where Chelsea go out, Liverpool could go out, Leeds are out, West Ham Blackburn is about to go to penalties, Southampton Sheffield Wednesday about to go to penalties, Tottenham are out, Newcastle Crystal Palace has just gone to penalties. A lot of teams going out. Probably half of the Premier League will be out. End the stream day. I'm telling you, we're not gonna talk about the game much after this game. We'll round up quickly. Shambolic Gunners. Kim Kallstrom just scored. Forest have beaten Tottenham 2-0. Great result for them. WF, I'll take Zaha. X is putting Tottenham in a spliff. He's fuming, is he? Somebody said you missed a super chat. Let's have a look. I missed it. Apologies. League Cup out. Yeah, it is what it is. Never wanted to win that trophy anyway. Shameless settings. Latte, big up yourself. Bambi, Eddie, Mohamed El Neni, Cedric, Holding, terrible players. Bronze commons on FIFA. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You put any of those... How many you put there? 5 up for sale. Who signs them? Sambi Lakonga, I think he would have to leave the Prem. Eddie, I mean, I don't know. I think Palace were linked with him. Maybe they'd take him on a hype thing. I don't know why. El Neni, he's struggling. He's going towards the bottom of the Prem. Cedric, geez, I don't know where he's going. Is the game over? Just end it. Cedric's still running around on the ball, man. Corner to Arsenal. Pointless. Kane to United would do wonders. You know what, MJ? Said that for about 5 years, right? I said for years, Harry Kane's made for Man United. He would be the English Van Nistelrooy for Harry Kane. No one would like him. He'd score bags of goals for them. I'm shocked that Man United have never gone for Harry Kane. People, this game's about to finish. We're going to round up straight away. MP said Wenger out. I'm done with Sambi now. Good job the game wasn't televised. Done us a favour in the end. End the stream, Dave. As soon as this game finishes, we're done. I'm disappointed with the loss, though. I can't lie, but we're going to have to move on. To be completely honest, I'm very disappointed in the loss at 8-8. X is absolutely losing it. I think because they've lost to Forest, who are bottom of the league, and Tottenham haven't won a trophy for 14 years, that was probably one of their best opportunities of doing anything, winning the Carabao Cup. So I think they've gone crazy. And they started Harry Kane and stuff. So I can understand why he's having a meltdown. Let me end this poll before we get out of here. Basically, I was asking, are you disappointed that we've lost? Or do you see it as a blessing because it will save squad depth? 62% saying happy the squad can't cope with 4 competitions. 38% disappointed we could have won it all. Fair enough. I respect it. Get this game over with, by the way. Forest have beaten Spurs. And this game has finished. Dot along, done and dusted, people. It is a legendary moment. The second dot along on the channel ends. And this time, it ends in defeat, people. Listen, it won't be Arsenal therapy at 2 o'clock tomorrow. That is for sure. We'll break down what we can. Shout out Rick James for going live. He's actually still live as he's walking out of the ground. We've seen enough now, mate. We're not interested. The stats, 57% possession for Arsenal. 4 shots on target, 11 shots off target. So 15 shots altogether. Brighton had 4 shots on target, 5 off. But the key factor, Brighton beat us by 3-1. Danny Welbeck, Mitoma and Tyreek Lamptey. Eddie and Nketiah with the goal for Arsenal, people. Dot along therapy at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Congrats on 55k. Listen, want to say a big thank you for the community as we go past 55k. Always nice to hit these milestones. Thankful as always. And what did we get in terms of likes on the video? We're at 1,400 likes. Let's get past 2,000 likes before we finish, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Arsenal, I didn't even change the score, but they're out of the Carabao Cup. Tottenham are out as well. But listen, we got to focus on ourselves. Maybe the squad depth is just not good enough. Shout out my cousin Luke Stone, big Arsenal fan, big up Tottenham King. Yeah, big up Luke Stone, man. It is what it is. We weren't good. I think we got what we deserved. We'll all watch the extended highlights. I'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Player rating's going to be interesting, that is for sure. We'll do press conference reaction. Let's hope it doesn't affect us ahead of Wolves at the weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in, people. It's been a pleasure. It's been a classic. Dot along settings. See you all at 2 p.m. tomorrow, people. Bless.